Make sure to send a guest request right now. Y'all know, except the first people who send a request. What's up, Sierra? How you doing today? What's good, everyone joining the live? What's up, Herbal? What's up, RA? What's good, everyone joining the live? Tap that screen. Let's try to get to 100,000 likes real quick. If you are new here, it does take around 3 to 5 minutes for people to start sending guest requests. If you do have any questions, put in the comment section right now before people join in. What's up, Kidnish? How you doing today? Thank you so much for the hand tower. I appreciate it. What's up, Opal? What's up, everyone? Thank you for the hand tower. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's good, Devin? What's up, Tyrone? What's good, everyone? How y'all doing today? What's up, H Breezy? Tap that screen, everyone. Oh my gosh, Johan, I'm not going to add you. I talked to you a million times, Johan. Oh my gosh. It's just not going to happen. Not again, Johan. Did you see the chat? The chat's like, no. Imagine. Yeah. That's actually really funny. Yo, what's up, Austin? What's good, everyone joining in? Tap that screen. Let's try to get to 100,000 likes real quick. If you want to get it out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. We'll help get out to more people. We're going to start accepting people here in a second. Thank you for the hat and mustache. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Craxon. We're going to be on. I appreciate the hat and mustache as well, Matt. Thank you so much. We're going to be on until, thank you for the little crown as well. People are going crazy right now. We're going to be on until like 7:15, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we got like 5 hours, everyone. We've got 5 hours. Honestly, this next 2 weeks, I'm going to be busy. So hopefully I'm going to be able to go live a bunch. I'm going to try to do that. But what's up, Courtney? What's good, everyone joining in? We're going to get debates in right now. Again, if you disagree, if you think that Trump, if you support Trump, make sure to send a guest request right now, y'all. Thank you so much for the boo. I appreciate it, Paige. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
For sure. Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why so?
I think he's a really influential person. I think he has a lot of good ideas. In fact, what ideas do you disagree about?
Yeah, so specifically, we could relate to many. First of all, we could relate to 83% of the tax cuts in his tax policy going to the top 1%, right, which is people who make over $500,000 a year. We could talk about the fact that he didn't really do stuff for immigration that would necessarily go for the cause, right? And instead, he kind of tries to get rid of the effects. When it relates to like a border wall and other stuff like that, instead of necessarily going for the root cause, right? And in terms of people getting to the country through legal status a lot faster because the process takes 7 to 10 years. People are coming here undocumented because the process takes so long, right? Also having a process that can expedite people who are coming through the asylum process as well would be helpful. But just generally,
but I mean,
immigration, along with the idea that we could end the drug war and then make the cartels terrorist organizations, right? So to remove their stranglehold over South and Central America, right? Because that's a problem to the drug war that was created by Western imperialism. What's up?
No, with the drug war, I mean, labeling them as terrorists is not really going to do anything, is it?
Well, it changes the approach that is allowed, right? That's actually a big thing. So It just allows us to expedite processes. I appreciate the ICU. Thank you so much to remove their stranglehold essentially.
Isn't it a bit too corrupt though at the moment? Especially in Mexico and stuff with how
and why is it like that? What funds their processes?
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Would you take Trump over the current president Biden, or are you happy with Biden?
Am I happy with Biden? I don't like Biden, but I think that he's a better alternative to Trump. I mean, Trump for the last few years has been denying the election, right? It was that Biden won the election. So essentially what that means is that all of the different audits and the court cases that they had in association with that, right? Even with the ones that were appointed by Trump, the judges appointed by Trump, they were either the corrupt judges appointed by Trump, or it's the case that Trump lost the election. Right, that these judges were not just corrupted in terms of the ones that he, appointed. So which is it? Do you think that Trump appoints corrupt judges, or do you think that Trump is wrong about the election?
I think listen, man. Trump makes mistakes, but people make mistakes. Can't expect everyone to be perfect, and it's
makes mistakes. He's 3 years into claiming the election was stolen. He's 3 years into claiming the election is stolen. I don't think that's a mistake.
But anything can happen, really. Yeah, well, people make mistakes in it, and obviously Trump isn't going to be perfect.
Is that a mistake? Really? You think that's a mistake? Come on.
I think it is a mistake. Yeah,
trying to defraud the election of the United States government with absolutely no substantial evidence. You think Do you
Listen,
think that's
when
just a
you're in
mistake?
position, don't worry, when you're in
Where as to why we should not accept or like Trump as president. Like you couldn't name to me something that's comparable in terms of Biden's side as like going at the very
would you also
basis
say-
of our democratic institutions, right? You
Yeah.
believe in democracy, right? Representative democracy.
yeah, of
So
course.
he's
but,
coming
like,
at the very basis of that representative democracy, and he's questioning its legitimacy with no substantial evidence.
Yeah, but I mean, like, listen, look, would you also concede that, a lot of people on social media tend to bring out a narrative and be like, oh, this guy's the super bad guy, and like everybody else is, this one guy is the hero, the good guy, whatever. But in reality, like, especially
I'm not
in
doing
regards to,
that.
like,
I'm not doing that. They're both piles of shit, right? But this guy has literally been lying about the election for a few years, not to mention all the other shit he's done.
But
right?
how can you not? Okay,
On
this is the
this
thing.
basis
How do you
point
not know
alone,
that
right, we can
Biden
reject
and
his
all these other
presidency.
people are not as bad? But how do you not know that Biden could be even worse, though?
How is Biden worse?
But he's just good at hiding his tracks.
Wait, explain to me how Biden is going to be worse.
Don't know, because with the current facts, like, that are painting out Trump to be like the bad guy. All right, fair enough. You can concede them points. However, we don't know that Biden or anybody else within that party, or they could be doing even worse things. But they
could be doing even worse things, but we have no evidence of
Exactly.
that. So you know what's crazy? But Trump could
No,
be
but
doing.
what do you mean by
you know
evidence?
what's crazy in the way that you say that Biden could be doing worse things than Trump. Trump himself could be doing even worse things than the even worse things that you just mentioned. Okay, and I could keep saying that infinitely. You know that, right?
No, but the point being is that there's a lot of people that do a lot of bad stuff. But in politics, it's like that kind of game, is it not? So like you can make the argument, why support anybody then? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I support it because we're talking about the minimizing of the evils when it relates to the overall political landscape, right? And generally speaking, if I'm more left wing, right, then people or individuals like Biden, clearly, right, there would be some sort of ideological stance in terms of like the population that I would like to shift more towards like my direction, right? So having federal judges and state local judges and whatnot appointed by Biden rather than being appointed by the Republican nominee is also very, very important to note, right? As it is the case that if you are progressive, right, hundreds of federal courts are going to be stacked with Republicans that are going to limit progressive legislation towards the future, right? So clearly speaking, we would have a direction that can be pointed one way or the other, given the fact that we vote a particular party. So there is a notion in the United States because of the two-party system that we have to do this.
Parker, come on, man.
What's
You're
up?
telling me if the left wing, you know what I mean? Like, if we got Biden in charge, right? Let's say, for instance, Biden comes out, you bring somebody else in. They're just going to be equally as worse. Would you not concede that point?
Wait, who's going to be equally as worse?
Anybody put anyone in left wing, and they can have all these great, super positive policies, and then you put them in charge, and then all of a sudden they get exposed for being just doing a bunch of shady stuff, or they're not treating people right, or this. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I don't think that's going to be specific to left-wing candidates.
How do you know?
Why are you hyper specific like to these types of any candidate? That would be a thing that's applied. Many politicians get called out for the shady shit they do, right? I'm confused why that's a point that only applies to progressives.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it does. It doesn't apply to right wing. Like, sure, that
It applies to everyone. So if it applies to everyone the same, then why would that be a point against either me or you in the conversation if it applies to both of us?
No, but in this current moment, like, a lot of Trump's things are already out in the open, right? But a lot of the other ones aren't out in the open. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're just saying Biden stuff isn't in the open, but Trump stuff is in the open. A lot of Trump stuff probably isn't in the open. Wait, how come you just say that, like, given the fact that we have more evidence of one individual doing something bad, we can like use that evidence to form conclusions rather than saying like, oh,
You're making conclusions
Biden
right
probably
now,
has more. You're making a conclusion without evidence.
On Trump. Yeah, but you're making conclusions on Trump.
Because we have evidence.
We don't know. everything there is to the case, right?
What
There could be
to
more
what?
to the story
To
than you know.
what? To what? You mean in terms
what
of the
I'm saying
election?
is- yeah,
Right.
of course. No.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it the corrupt federal judges, or is it he lost the election? Appreciate the ICU. Thank you so much. Which one is it? Pick
Look,
your poison.
when you're in Trump's position, obviously he's going to do what he wants to do to try and win the election. It makes sense that he's going to be a little bit corrupt.
It makes sense he's going to be a little bit corrupt.
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
So you think that he appointed corrupt judges that then stole the election from him? So he's just not smart. He's just not smart at all, right? He appoints judges that are just going to secede the election and make him lose, even though he apparently won. Appreciate the call, John. Thank you so much. That's your worldview?
No, but look, I'm not into like the whole like American landscape that much, right? But what I will say is like, you know, from observing is that in the UK it's like very similar, you know, dynamics going on where we have people, you know, just that come out and be like, oh, this guy's super bad, and like just because you know they're in their hot seat, you know, and they're getting, you know, all their sins essentially are coming out and they're like, oh my god, look, and you have people coming out saying, why are you supporting this guy? Why
Did you vote in 2020?
Yeah, of course.
Who'd you vote for?
No, well, obviously I'm not in America, so you're probably not going to know.
Oh, so you don't even vote in American elections?
I'm not going to vote in American elections.
Why are you arguing this then, bro? What are you talking about?
I'm arguing this because I think it's a very valid point, and I think Trump actually is not that bad as you're making him out to be.
You think Trump is not actually that bad? So do you pay attention a lot to American politics then?
Yeah, I actually do, to be honest.
Okay. Is it like your entertainment to like make fun of what's going on here?
Parker, why are you laughing? This is a serious matter.
Well, because it's fun.
Parker,
Hey, I don't know. I just think, your worldview was a little bit weird there. You think that Trump is just
weird?
like... No, you actually, like, you think that Trump just appoints corrupt judges that steal the election from him, right? So people that are just like, he just doesn't know. He's not fit to be president because he does not know how to pick federal judges.
Fit to be president. Biden falls asleep all the time. What do you mean?
He literally, no, he picks judges that then commit treason, right? His view is they committed treason.
But you would rather
Right?
have Biden in charge.
Why is he appointing judges that then commit a treason?
Yeah, look, it's a difficult situation, Parker. Okay, can we just understand that first point, right? It's a difficult situation. Trump has done a lot of bad stuff. I'm not saying he's not doing any bad stuff. I'm not trying to paint him out to be an angel, you know. But you can still support someone even if they do a lot of bad stuff. Will you not concede that?
Okay, like you can say you can still. Are you just saying that you want to support him after hearing that? Like,
no, I'm not saying I want to support him, but what I'm saying is, when you have, let's say for instance, you have like a person who's done a lot of bad stuff, but they're your favorite player or like they're your favorite, you know, whatever in any type of context, right? Could be your favorite musician, whatever you like the music, but even if they've done some bad stuff, you can just turn a blind eye to the bad stuff, don't you think?
sorry, can you say that again?
So let's say, for instance, you have a favorite, you know, whatever in a certain category, right? You can be aware of the bad stuff that they've done, but that doesn't have to, you know, you don't have to form the conclusion of them as a person, right?
You're just saying you accept the bad things here. And that's what you're saying.
Not necessarily accepting it, but being aware of it. I'm like, all right, fine, you know, this has happened, but ultimately can't do anything to
So you
change that,
admit
right?
this. You think that he appointed judges that then committed treason against him.
Parker, listen, what's up with this little cornering on the single point you got here, Parker? You want to explain that?
Oh, I just want you to admit it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because
Parker.
this is an absurdism. This is clearly an absurdism.
Really, what makes you say that?
You think Trump appoints treasonous judges?
No, I don't think that. Well, no.
Has Biden appointed any treasonous judges?
Listen, can you tell me why you support Biden over Trump?
Why do I support Biden over Trump? Well, I mean, we've mentioned one very clearly as it relates to the election, right? Very, very clearly when it relates to that. We can also relate to the.
But you know, look,
thank you.
You know, so you're saying Trump's done all this like corrupt judges and he's done all this. What if Biden's done like?
No, that's what your view is. Because again, you didn't want to accept that he lost the election.
No, but look, what I'm saying is, obviously things can be very, you know, spun around. You don't know we don't actually know. What's
I'm not
going on
spinning anything. This is your view.
Parker, I didn't actually say that. You kind of just put words in my mouth I didn't actually say.
No, do you not accept this then? What do you not accept?
No, look, I don't think, the title of this, why do you support Trump? I think you can still support Trump either way, even knowing all of this. What do you think?
I need to change the background to why do you think Trump is still president? That's what I need to change the background to. Like, honestly.
Yeah, but look, man, Trump should be. If you could pick, right, seriously, Trump over Biden, are you genuinely picking Biden every day of the week?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, are you
No,
kidding? I'm
everywhere
not even joking. Are you kidding? I think that Biden is so, like, at a point where he, like, should not, like, mentally be president. But, like, it's way worse with Trump. It's even worse, right?
So you said he can't mentally be president, but you'd rather have him.
Yeah, I don't think that he's mentally fit to be president, but I think that's the same thing for Trump, by the way. But like there's extra shit with Trump, right?
Yeah.
Even more extra shit with Trump than the extra shit there is with Biden, right? So
I don't know, man.
The brain states of Biden, right, is not made up by when it relates to Trump, right? What I'm relating to with like the either the claim about the stolen election or the treasonous judges or whatever you accept in terms of your view, then either one, that's going to be a way larger absurdism than holding to Biden.
No, but you still seem to be, hell-bent on, just defending Biden at every single point, you know what I mean? But what if it came out
I don't like Biden. I'm not defending him on every point, I promise you.
You kind of defending him.
How am I defending him on every point? I will hold him accountable for everything bad I think is about him. We're just talking about a plate of shit and a plate of shit with a cup of shit on the side. That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, fair enough. But, I don't think Biden is, I think a lot of people would actually. Okay, so look, let's say for instance the elections come around, right? And Biden, you can't trust Biden to be president for another few years, can you?
What do you mean?
Look at him, man. He's done out here, isn't he? Is he not done out here?
No, bro. I bet he could beat like 90% of the people that come on my live to debate. I bet he could run a TikTok live debate and debate 90% of the people and do good.
Do you actually believe that?
Yes, I actually do. I think it'd be really funny to get Biden on a debate on TikTok. You know how funny that would be?
Really? Why would it be funny?
That would be fucking hilarious.
How's it gonna be funny?
Yeah, because just see him debate people. Like, imagine if Biden did this topic. Why do you support Trump?
He wouldn't even be awake for the whole thing. What are you talking about?
He could be awake. Come on. I mean, he is like mentally degraded from like other points, like when he in like 2008, right? You can see like there's a degradation, right? But he clearly can like engage. He's not in a state of not being able to engage at all. Be real.
He's that much amount of interaction.
Sleepy though. He's a bit sleepy. I agree. What's up?
It's just too much stress for him. At his old age. He can't take all of this interaction with a bunch of people. You know what I mean?
How old is Trump?
It's just gonna knock him out.
Can you answer that question? How old is Trump?
Trump.
Please let me know.
Why do you want to know how old Trump is?
Can you tell me how old Trump is? You can't even remember Trump's age. So it's only a few years younger than Biden, right? It's like 3 years younger than Biden. I'm pretty sure Biden's 80 and Trump is 77. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. So like, I mean, I think they're both at the point where they shouldn't, be president.
Yeah.
Right? Like we should probably be voting for younger candidates.
Will you concede this point, regardless of who you have as the leader, like they're all just going to be corrupt?
That's not true.
Yeah, it's kind of
like, but wait, between Biden and Trump, well, yeah, I would say that there's elements that are corrupt.
No,
but
I mean,
when it relates to any person in general, no, I don't think that any person is bound to be corrupt.
No, but like, let's say for instance, whoever you have in charge, there's always going to be, he's not doing this, he's not doing this, he's not doing this. Like snowflakes are going to get involved. Like there's always going to be something going on.
Wait, what do you mean by snowflakes?
you know, people just get easily offended over everything, you know, every single little thing.
You mean like Trump about the election?
No, look, okay.
He's baby raging 3 years later.
Listen,
right? Like,
okay.
yeah, that sounds pretty snowflake-ish to me.
No, but what I meant by the snowflake point was, you know, you have a lot of people that be like, oh no, but, you know, this about trans, I know this about this, you know, don't talk about this, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you can't say anything without somebody getting offended. Like, oh, you're
Come on,
against
come on. There's reason actually in that circumstance. On the other side, you have people who are literally just like complaining about things that like aren't actually like really big issues at all, right? They're complaining about the election being stolen. It was stolen. This is like the safest election in recorded history, right? Like they're literally they're so offended about the election, about other things like that. But whenever someone like actually relates to something in which there's like legitimate unjust treatment in our society based upon like whether it's gay people, trans people, and whatnot.
I mean, come on.
Then it's too much. Then it's too much, right? That makes no sense at all. That's being overly sensitive, but it's not being overly sensitive when we talk about the election, right? When they're storming the Capitol, when they're breaking windows.
No, but I mean,
they have a guillotine outside, right? Like, that's not being overly sensitive. Those people aren't snowflakes.
No, but the point with gay people and trans people is I'm not saying, you know, like, oh, you know, anything negative about them per se, but what I'm saying is if you say anything against, you know, these individuals, it always gets, you know, that's what I basically mean by the term snowflake. Do you know what I mean? But like, as in, there's much more bigger issues to be tackled that aren't being tackled. Say, for instance, you know, a lot of people dying, you know, hunger, a lot of poverty around, and
yeah,
you know,
and where are the Republicans voting for legislation?
We have people arguing about pronouns.
Hold up, where are the Republicans voting for legislation to pay for people's food, to make sure that people who are starving are eating? Last time I thought they were trying to take people off of food stamps. Right? Like, what are you talking about? Like, the Republican platform is literally cutting things like food stamps and other types of policies. So I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but what I mean by that point, if you'd allow me to elaborate on it, is, you know, the term, what I was talking about with the term snowflake, was, say, for instance, you know, you say something like, you say a term like, I think one of the UK prime ministers said something about, you know, man being man and woman being woman, etc. And obviously that, you know, enraged the whole crowd there, and everyone got really annoyed at him for saying that.
Yeah, men are men, women are women, trans men are men, and trans women are women. Crazy.
Parker,
that's crazy. That's crazy. It's almost like you can make that exact same statement and still be logically consistent in your worldview. Appreciate that, IC. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but you know, when you get into, you know, but you don't have to go into the whole trans thing. You know, it's just like, they don't. You know,
there's no logical issues with like saying that a trans woman is a woman and saying a trans man is a man.
But you don't have to say it to begin with, no?
What's up?
But you don't have to say it. How old are you?
You don't have to. What do you mean you don't have to say it?
They could still exist, but you know, they could just put them in the corner somewhere. You know what I mean?
What? What do you mean put them in a corner?
But you don't have to. You don't have to. You know, give it any attention, do you?
How about we say that about Trump supporters? Put them in a corner. You know, don't engage with them. Just like, make them turn at the wall. Look at the wall. Just shh.
Parker, can we do that with you then?
Be quiet. Just turn around. Just turn around right now. Just go in the corner, please. Honestly, I think our society would be better.
Yeah, but what's wrong
Screw
with
doing
that?
this to trans people or to gay people, right? Trans people and gay people are absolute W's, right? We should do this to Trump supporters. The fuck?
What makes
who do you think's gonna win that? Like,
no, but with Trump supporters, look, man, like they have their own little, you know, everyone's bad in some way, shape, or form. You know, like you're bad, Parker, I'm bad. You know, people in the comments here, someone's bad. Like we've all got stuff, you know what I mean, that we're not proud of. So that's why you keep going for Trump supporters. Why is that, Parker?
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
No, look, what I'm saying is obviously. No, I said, why do you keep coming for Trump supporters? Exactly. It's just, come on.
Dude, I'm trolling. Do you not realize that that's like I'm taking your point, I'm turning it the other way around?
No, yeah, of course.
And then you just don't like it? You don't like it when he turns it when I turn it the other way around. You're like, no, I don't like that.
No, obviously, look, man. What you were talking about with putting Trump supporters and just put them in the corner, whatever like that, like, you know, face the wall, don't talk about it. You could do that. Look, man, I'm not gonna say you can't do that, but can we also include trans people in that as well? Like LGBTQ people? What do you think?
No, what the fuck? No. Right?
Why is okay, whoa. This is like a really aggressive face on Parker. Why is that?
So what's wrong with gay people? What's wrong with trans people?
No, I'm not saying that.
Can you give me a reason? Because I can give you a reason what's wrong with Trump supporters. I can give you a very clear fucking reason. I promise you.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them per se. You know, like they are the way they are, or whatever. But you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? They can just you know be their own thing in their own little, you know what I mean, place. No, but when you keep spreading that out around society and stuff, you know, it's just.
What's wrong with being gay and what's wrong with being trans? What do you mean spreading it around society? People aren't spread. It just is the case that people who are gay and people who are trans are coming out. So you're seeing who's gay and who's trans. It's not the case that more people are becoming
no,
gay
but
and
it's like
trans.
you know you start doing stuff a little bit too much. And it's like you know, but you're not actually into it. You know what I mean? But it's like what is it called? Like experimenting and stuff. But it's a little too much for experimenting. You know what I mean?
What do you think? What do you mean experimenting?
Let's say, for instance, you're in primary school, which would be kindergarten, I believe, or what's the middle school? Yeah, middle school is a better term. So let's say you're in middle school, whatever, and you're figuring out stuff, and all of a sudden you're a bloke, you're a man, right? And you're like, oh man, yeah, I might be gay, and you start, like, what are you gonna do? Start kissing, like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah. Did you do that as a kid? Did you just think that I might be gay? Did you think?
No. But what I'm saying is, people put that idea in their head.
So who are people that would think that?
Well, if you're getting taught by teachers,
let's think about it. Let's think about it for a second. Wait. Hold on. Let's think about it for a second. Who would think that? Maybe someone who's gay.
Okay. Can I finish my point? Before you start interrupting? Can I finish my point? I think we can continue with the questioning. Is that okay?
Okay. No, but okay. I was just trying to get you to thinking, man. Like, let's just critically think about the mental state.
Listen, calm it down, Parker. Calm it down, all right? Thank you very much, sir. Okay, no, so what we're saying was, let's say, for instance, the teacher's talking about genders, right? So he's talking about 100 genders, blah, 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 all sorts of stuff.
What do you mean 100 genders?
Why? Okay, so if
there's 100, can you name 5?
No, but I'm just saying, right? Teachers are, if they're talking all about this, about, gay and bisexual and all this, blah, blah, all sorts of stuff. They weren't doing it when I was in school, right? When I was in...
bisexual? What's wrong with saying people are bisexual, people are gay? What's wrong with that?
Like I said, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. But what I'm saying is the idea wasn't planted in especially in the heads of the kids that I went to school with. You know what I mean?
Okay. So
right. So there's no reason for me to think, oh man,
just because you didn't learn about it doesn't mean people in the future shouldn't learn about it. This same sort of thing would have meant that we never changed history books, like to take into account different perspectives. I appreciate the hat mustache. Thank you so much. In America, we would have always had the same perspective on history, as it would have never changed as we had a different perspective history. And we're like, why would we change this?
No, you can have.
Oh, well, we changed it because this is a more accurate view of what really happened.
No, but you can,
right? And
you can
when we're talking about the fact that people who are straight exist, when we talk about the fact that there's particular anatomy, how is this stuff not relevant?
But we also can see there's like more people coming out as LGBTQ than
they're coming out. Exactly. That means that they already were. And
so how is it like so many straight now?
They're accepted.
So many gay people coming out now?
Because they're accepted. They're more accepted in society today comparative to the past, right? Actually, you can see this within the generations. Why do you think less people in the older generations identify or are gay, right? Comparative to Gen Z, because Gen Z is significantly more accepted in coming out as gay.
But how do you know that's the correct implication from that?
Because we've seen this sort of thing happen throughout history when it relates to like things like people being left-handed, right? It was the case that there was a social expectation for people to be right-handed, to use their right hands, and that it was weird or bad to use your left hand. But as we accepted people and we got rid of the stigma associated with using your left hand, appreciate the Galaxy, thank you so much. Appreciate the IC, thank you so much. It drastically increased in terms of the amount of people that we saw as left-handed, and then it stagnated. But that's not because people became left-handed after it becoming accepted, but it was because people came out as being left-handed, right? And were accepted and expressing that. Appreciate the booth, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I like that point. But, could you also concede, right, that what I'm saying has some truth in it as well?
What truth? Of what claim? Sorry.
Right. So when you keep planting ideas in kids' heads, it's going to start messing with them. You know what I mean?
What do you mean planting ideas in some kids' heads? Like, you mean that like people are gay and people are straight?
No, I think when it's constantly, it's like the main
So then we shouldn't put the fact that you can be straight either.
Dude, that's just, come on, man. What do you? Why should that be included? Why should that be included?
No. We should get rid of those social norms in society. Is that what you're saying? We should get rid of the social norms associated with like
or Gen Z's
being
social
straight,
norms,
or even describing that terminology in general to children.
So do you think maybe
because like the idea here is like when I was a kid, I had an understanding of what a straight person was and what a gay person was when it related to. I mean, after I got older, right? Probably not because of school, but because of communities that I was associated with, and that didn't make me gay. I wasn't going to be gay because I knew what it like people who were gay. Right? That doesn't mean I'm just going to develop some attraction. That's not how it works. It just means I know that this is acceptable.
But
if you know that it's acceptable to have sexual attraction towards feet, does that mean that you're going to have sexual attraction towards feet?
Pocket, this is you do. Look, I've seen you do this thing. I
just want to know. I just want to know if it's acceptable. Are you going to have that attraction? Is something about that going to change?
Well, look, man. If you're into feet in it, but that's between you and your woman in it. So, like,
I'm just asking you. I'm asking you specifically.
What?
What do you mean? What? I just asked you the question.
Look, man. If if you want to go for the feet, go for feet. Then what's wrong with going for feet?
I never said there's anything wrong with going for feet.
Look, yeah, fine.
I just like
go for feet. Go for feet.
It's not my thing, but okay. It's acceptable, right? But you're not going to like that just because it's acceptable, right?
But I think there's a big difference between that and, the other side.
No, I'm just, what do you mean? I'm just asking, right? Are you going to be able to have this sexual attraction because of these?
But can you also restrain your sexual attraction yourself? Can you not concede that as well?
Everyone, what? What are you talking about? Yes.
You don't have to act upon it, though, no?
I'm straight.
Right. So just because you see a woman, you're not going to go have sex with her, right? Like,
clearly.
Yeah, exactly.
I never said. Did I make that claim?
No, but what I'm saying is you can control your sexual urges. Let's say, for instance, you don't have to, keep going for feet all the time.
Okay.
Right. So just
what's your point? What's your point?
It doesn't mean you have to keep going for it.
What? Are you saying? Wait. Are you saying it's wrong?
No, but if you
okay, I'm asking. Okay, so again, right? Just because it's acceptable, does that mean it's wrong? No. Okay. So just because you are, I mean, not wrong. Just because it's acceptable, that doesn't mean you're gonna want to do it. That doesn't mean that you want to be attracted to that. That's not how it works, right? You didn't choose that attraction, right?
All right, fair enough. All right, look, I can see this point. You've done well, Parker. Okay. What would you like, Rob Parker? Would you like some gifts for that?
Some gifts for that? What do you mean?
Parker, don't worry, man. Look, man, I like your points. All right, I'm listening. All right. I think it's good points, yeah. But what do you think about the other argument where people say, "Oh, it's natural because you see it with animals and stuff." But
being gay. Okay. So like, whether or not something's natural has no relevance to whether or not it's right or wrong. You're on a phone right now. Is that natural?
Can you calm down, Parker? Listen,
is it wrong?
Take it easy,
No.
Parker. Take it easy, man. Take it easy, Parker.
Okay. So like, that's not. I think there are no good arguments to say being gay is wrong at all. Zero. Same thing with being trans. No good arguments at all.
What makes you say that?
I have not seen a single good argument. I debate that.
But how are you trusting yourself as like the arbiter of what is a good argument, what is not a good argument? Let's say, for instance, you and the people in the chat all get
wait. I'm just giving you my opinion. If you want to accept it, you can. Right?
Yeah, but we can also concede that opinions aren't always going to be true, right? So
I never said opinions are always true. I was just telling you.
Yeah, but you just said there are no good arguments as to why, with the gay people thing.
Yeah, would you like to provide one?
Is that not objective?
Go provide one. Go provide one.
No, but you're always going to say, the thing is, regardless of whatever.
I'll give you a response. I always give proper reasoning. Yeah, I do.
Okay, but will you concede that point?
If you give a good argument, I will accept it. But
you're never going to accept anything as a good argument, though, right?
There aren't good arguments, though. I'll give you reasoning as to why it's not a good argument.
Go on, then.
Parker, give me an argument and I'll tell you.
regardless of what somebody puts forward, you're always going to reject it because you've started the conversation not wanting to.
This is just not a conversation. I'm never going to accept anything. Oh my gosh, right?
Parker, you're literally never going to accept it.
Parker, you're never going to accept anything.
Are you done now, Parker?
No.
Look, man,
no.
take it easy, man. Take it easy, alright? Now listen, Parker. Let's say, for instance, a lot of people are religious, That's a thing as well. Now, couldn't they also use that, in a way to say as to why, gay people, it's just an immoral act?
Let's say, wait, what was the reason? What?
Religion could be a good point as well.
Religion is unjustified.
What makes you say that, Parker?
Contradictions entailed by Abrahamic religions. Other religions just wouldn't be able to justify their own position as to why I should accept it, as there wouldn't be sufficient evidence to indicate its truth value, things like that.
Yeah. How much have you looked into Islam?
Relatively moderate amount. I'd go with moderate amount.
Really? Mm-hmm. You find contradictions there?
I think there are contradictions though, because the same notions of all-knowing, all-powerful, all-good exist. So the same critiques I posit for religions like Christianity also exist within the context of Judaism and Islam.
Yeah. Did you say all-knowing and all what? Sorry.
All-knowing, all-powerful, all-good. Ideas of all perfection. Good. Do you think your God's perfect? Yeah, I can give you contradictions with all of those.
There's no contradictions with all-powerful.
All of them together, yeah, there are. All powerful, honestly can just seem redundant, right? Because if you could just do the set of all things in which is logically possible, well, necessarily speaking.
Listen, don't do the whole, if God creates a stone so powerful he can't lift, then, blah, blah, blah. Look, man,
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, that's good. But in regards to the all good point, the all good thing, right?
I would only do that if you say that God can do logically impossible things. That's the only time I would posit that argument.
All right, okay, that's good then. So let's say, for instance, right, with the all good part, I don't know. I think Christians accept that, but I wouldn't necessarily say God can, because obviously there is hell exists and people torment and stuff. So we have to be aware.
Okay, do you think I go to hell?
Who?
Do you think I go to hell?
Right. So if things stay the way that they are, would you go to hell then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately, so.
But so long, brother. How could you
why here,
if I saw you here, let's just think about this for a second.
But why does that be so personal?
Cool hypothetical scenario with Parker, okay? If I saw you in a place where in 50, 60, 80 years, whenever is the end of your life, right?
Okay.
If you were going to a place where eternally you were going to be in pain,
Parker, but can you also?
And I had a way, and I had the way to save you, right? And actually, I thought this about everyone. Wouldn't you try every single day to be able to convince people and to be able to understand it so much yourself to be able to convince everyone else?
Yeah, but
because that saves everyone from all that eternal pain.
Yeah, but there's one fault with that. Some people are never going to listen to that as well.
Yeah, but then you gotta find ways that appeal to them, right? I have to think about. Hold up, I have to think about ways to convince people who have confirmation biases when it relates to religions
There's a lot of people who are already going out there convincing people. So what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, so do you have a convincing argument?
Yeah, look. Here's the thing, right? It depends because different people have different criteria for evidence, right? So some people are gonna have criterias like. I want to see God, or I want this. They have some stupid, thing they've got.
No. Just let me. What convinces you? Screw all the rest of the extra stuff that convinces everyone else or whatnot. What convinces you?
What convinces me? A lot of reasons convince me as to why God exists, and I don't think I don't have to explain it because obviously it's just going to be picked apart. It's just my personal belief, Parker. But
there's just a personal belief.
Yes, of course it is.
Okay. So, so you think that if I had a personal...
Can we also say this? Can we also say this as well? Say, for instance, right, because you're talking about the hell point, right? So let's say, regardless of how I feel about it, if God exists, right, and he has created heaven and hell, then I can't personally do anything to stop that, nor can you, right? So regardless of how many he's not just arguments being pulled out. If it exists and there's a place where people get sent there, then wouldn't it not make sense to, do what you can to avoid going to that place, and also accepting that you can't
Pascal's wager. So that could be held for any religion. Why do we accept one religion over the other?
But that's actually not true, because in some religions there is no hell, such as Judaism.
Okay, well, I'm talking about other religions in which do have hells. Not all religions in which do
Well,
not.
actually, in Hinduism, you don't actually have a hell there, and in Buddhism, you have you keep you keep reincarnating and all that stuff. So it's actually, you know, Islam and Christianity talking about hell. Parker, you wanna give me another religion? Give me
Well,
another
I mean, you
religion.
have different
Give me
denominations.
another religion. Talk about hell.
You know that under certain denominations that you will be sent to hell?
What makes you say that?
Well, because it is the case that, like, there are lots of Christians that believe there's a specific set of things that you have to believe in order to be able to go to heaven.
Yeah,
So if
that's
they're
fine.
right, you aren't
but
saved.
it's extremely likely that they are wrong.
Extremely well, I mean, I would say the same thing about you.
Yeah, but that's just not true, though. Because look,
Dude, see,
the
that's
Bible.
the
Let me-
point of Pascal. Wait, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. That's the whole point, right?
listen.
Is that the
Okay.
evidence can just give
No,
us,
listen,
like,
listen.
there's
Let me
no
finish
reason
my
to believe this, right?
But with the Bible, it is
That's
just
crazy.
not a credible source. Bible's not a credible source. It's been edited too many times.
Wow, the Bible's not credible. Well, couldn't I say the same thing about the Quran?
Yeah, but it's okay. Here's the thing, right? The Quran has a single edition out there in the world, right? And it's read throughout the same text. The Bible has many different variations, the NIV and the KJ, you know, whatever, and it has very different
Don't compare
depictions. There's
DC
verses
to
that's been
Marvel.
taken out.
Give me
It
a
is
reason.
not
Wait, no,
reliable, Parker. It is not reliable.
So no, don't compare DC to Marvel. I just want to hear a reason specifically when you relate to
Tomorrow
this.
we're taking a piss.
Dude, I want to
Sorry,
see a
what is it?
specific reason as to why the Quran is justified.
What reason are you looking for? What reason are you looking for, Parker?
No, anything that convinces you. If what convinces you is just I believe this, I'm just gonna question you. If I say I believe that Stewie Griffin created the universe through a temporal loop,
thank you,
is that
thank you.
justified? Am I justified in that belief?
Okay, look, man. The reason why I believe in, you know, God and stuff, I would say, is a lot of the stuff within the Quran, you know, can't be explained with natural reasoning. Such as, right? So what I was talking about earlier on, right, with the Bible, I was talking about the Bible and how it has so many different forms and so many different variations. Obviously, there's verses that have been taken out of it, and there's extreme differences within the different denominations of Christianity. So say, for instance, you could have a Christian believing that the Trinity exists, or you could have a Christian believing that Jesus is God, or someone believing that Jesus is a son of God. And these are extremely, you know, big differences in belief, I would say, right? And not
Oh, brother, you cut out. Brother cut out. I think he just he got raptured, chat. I think he got raptured. Unironically, just got raptured.
that. In fact, it wasn't actually.
Oh no, we're
introduced. It wasn't actually
we're
introduced
okay,
until-
chat. We're okay.
Okay, yeah, no. So, okay, I was talking about the Bible, yes. So, obviously, you know, the Trinity is more of a later concept, you know. So, as you can see, there's a lot of question marks around Christianity. How there's not much consistency going on. There's too many different things going off, and there's too.
Yeah,
big,
sure. That's
bold-
actually so much better. Yeah, whoever said that in the chat. Oh my god.
Parker, are you listening a lot, Parker? Or you get distracted with the chat here?
No, you just got yaptured. You were lagging.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you got yaptured. That's going to be our new terminology that we use to refer to people who lag out. Is they just got yaptured.
Oh, God damn it! Can I come back in like 2 minutes? But I'll stay on here. I just have to quickly go do something.
2 minutes?
No, not 2 minutes. Max 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You should. In the meantime, you should also change your smoke alarm. Yeah, but yeah, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 150,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. Anyone hear the beep? Put a battery in it? No, that would prepare for the yapture. So real. Actually, though, no, I'm actually. Yo, Matt, thank you so much for the chasing the dream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's actually terminology that we're going to use now, chat. That we're writing that down into the Parker terminology. We need like a Parker dictionary. Appreciate the boot. Thank you so much.
All right. leave my fucking listen. Leave my smoke alarm alone. All right. If it's going off, it's going off. Just don't think about it. Okay.
No, wait, no.
Don't think about
Why
it,
don't
fine.
you go change it, dude? Appreciate the boo. Thank you so
Listen,
much.
just don't
like
worry about the
actually,
smoke
I
alarm,
always
right?
want to ask people. I appreciate the boo. Thank you so much. People who leave it like just on, like, why do you? I appreciate the boo. Thank you so much. Because like low key, like if I had like an alarm that was going off like that, like for
Yeah.
a long time, just all the time, it would like annoy me over a while.
I don't know. I just I just don't pay attention to it. If you don't pay attention to it, I mean, it doesn't bother you. So why would it bother you?
Can you sleep with that?
Yeah, of course, man. Why would you be able to? Parker, look. What do you mean? Stop making this weird, man. Look, okay, it's just a smoke. Just don't. Let's get back to the thing. Can we get back on course? Let's get back on
No
topic.
way you get accustomed to that. That is crazy. The fact that you socialize yourself to get accustomed to that is crazy, bro.
Parker, what are you talking about? It's just an
No,
alarm,
you're
man.
fine. You're
Listen,
fine. I'm just messing with you.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You got to go giggle out of it. Let's get back on course, okay?
little giggle out of it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so basically, yeah, man. What else with the Bible? Yeah, there's not much consistency. Too many different, variations of it. No, you got all the things right. You got all the points, did you?
Yeah, sure.
No, from what I said earlier. Right.
Dude,
so
honestly,
with Islam,
dude,
have you heard?
I think you're just yapping at this point. I think you're at yap a station.
No,
You're gibberating.
I'm not.
Bro, I honestly do
I
think
am
you're just
not.
gibberating at this point. Like, what points? I'm actually confused, dude.
Okay, Parker, look. I'll bring you up to speed. Okay. So what I'm saying is, in Islam, in comparison to Christianity, right? So the Bible, there isn't many. There's no different. There's no KJV, and no NIV, right? Ergo, there's no large differentiating texts out there that differ from one another.
Sure,
There's a lot more consistent ones. That's the point. There's a lot more consistent ones that don't require that aren't having as big of
Doesn't mean it's
differences
true.
that are therefore leading to people. No, but leading to people believing that Prophet Muhammad is God, or God has two sons, or blah blah blah. Like, there's none of these large distinctions in belief. Is the point within Islam, and at least all of the denominations of them will concede that Prophet Muhammad is a prophet and God is God, and there's nothing else, no Trinity, no extra people involved like Holy Spirit, no blah blah blah. It's just nice and simple.
Okay.
Right. So that's what. Yeah. Okay. So that point alone would be why I'd say it's more trusted. You can trust it more than Christianity. Because, like, if I read the Bible.
Okay. So here's the point that I've just heard in my own head, unironically. Right? I heard that Marvel is more trustworthy than DC because it has New York City.
Yeah. David, what do you mean? Stop making these absolutely wild comparisons, all right? These comparisons are absolutely stupid. This is not the same as mythology.
I'm just trying to tell you what it sounds like in my head. I'm going to be totally real. I'm just trying to be clear.
No, but I'm just saying, if you concede a religion is true and you're looking into what religion to believe, your thought process should be along that same line of Christianity cannot be trusted in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, so, yeah, sure, I don't believe Christianity is true. I think Christianity is false.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I agree with you. Can we say it both? Christianity is false.
Yeah. Okay. Now, next thing.
Are you going to say it too? Christianity is false.
Islam is the truth. Okay, Islam is the truth, and
is Christianity
for many
false?
reasons. Yes, it is false. Of course, it is.
Yeah.
Listen,
let's go. Okay, now, so do you accept historical fact?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Okay. So did you know that historical fact states that Jesus crucified on the cross?
Yeah, I don't dispute that. What makes you think I dispute that?
You don't dispute that?
Of course not. I believe in Jesus, and I believe, of course, he got crucified.
And you believe he got crucified? Everyone in the chat, let's get some W's in the chat.
Dude, look, what happened with Jesus happened, yet the understandings of that event are significantly different.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna let you know. So specifically,
you can still concede that it happened without believing in Christianity, right?
No. The Islam in the Quran, right? They claim that Jesus was not crucified on the cross, right? Because prophets do not die in that way.
Yeah, this is where it
get
gets a bit
sent straight to
sticky,
heaven, right? So I mean, if that's the case,
so technically he
right,
didn't die.
then you
Technically he didn't
just
die.
disagreed. You contradicted the book.
How did I contradict
Because
the book?
historical fact contradicts the book. You said that you believe Jesus crucified on the cross.
No, dude,
and I fucking agree with you.
listen.
I agree with you. You know, I agree with
Him
you.
being crucified on the cross is not. But look, man, you're taking my words out of context. I did not mean him be crucified on the cross. Ergo, it correlates with the Christian depiction or the historical depiction. Crucifixion. Look.
Oh, I'm not talking about Christians.
You're not arguing semantics.
My view has nothing to do with Christians. I don't like. I'm not Christian. I mean, like, I don't like.
No,
the
what
Bible.
I'm saying is.
I'm
Well-
just saying, like, most historians would indicate this.
No, what I'm saying is. Look,
But
yeah,
by the
sure.
way, I do want to get back onto the
event-
topic because I mean, I do God debates all the time. If you want to come on and talk about God,
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm telling you, if I get my stuff and you know what I mean, I got my points. You got no chance to talk. All right, just don't even get me
What
started,
points?
man. All right.
What points?
Listen, I've watched your lives. I know exactly what types of points you like going for. I know your little tricks or your little schemes, Parker. There's no chance, all
Okay.
right?
Then if
So-
you've studied my arguments, I'm going to expect premise, conclusion based argumentation and response. Okay. I'm going to expect inference
Bro,
rules.
I literally have amazing points. Okay, Parker, listen, you're not ready for it.
I'm going to expect it in valid form. Okay. I want a sound argument. Okay. Not
You will
only
have a
valid
sound
but true.
argument, don't
Okay. What's
Yeah, but could we also concede my point? But we also concede my point as well that I made earlier on about you is that you're never going to accept anything that like me or anybody else from the opposing side are going to present.
Dude, I've
We also
literally
concede that-
accepted many arguments. If you can give me like a
No, you have not,
legitimately,
Parker. What are you talking about?
dude, just because I haven't accepted your arguments here today doesn't mean I'm not willing to accept arguments. I do apologize that I haven't, but like that's not how it works every single time in a debate. But it is the case that I am open to changing my mind. If you give me a good argument, I will absolutely change my
Okay, so
position.
what arguments have you changed then in religious
I used to be
context?
pro-life, then I was pro-choice in all 9 months, and now I'm pro-sentience. Right? I used to be a Trump supporter. Now then I was like a communist. Right? And now I'm not a communist. I'm a social democrat.
You're yapping. Are you yapping or are you being genuine? Yeah.
I'm being completely genuine. I literally like my
You actually were communist?
people that if they've been around for years, like the basis of my platform actually creating here on TikTok, I was a communist. Right? I would make communist political TikToks.
Really? Damn, man.
Yep. Socialist,
sense,
communist, political TikToks. Okay, I'm not a communist. I'm not a socialist anymore. But that was the basis of my existence here on TikTok.
Yeah.
I would make cringy TikToks on. That was great. That was like 2020.
Parker, look, man, I'll tell you this, all right? I actually really enjoy lives. I can't lie.
Appreciate it.
You know,
Man.
they're really fun. Yeah, man. But what I will also say is that, look, man, we're just at odds in it because obviously, you know, I can't agree with you on any of your points. You know what I mean? And in any lives.
I feel like you don't actually support Trump. I'm getting those vibes.
So I have to oppose you any way, shape, or form. You know that, Parker, don't you? Like, it's just a game.
Wait, do you actually support Trump? Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
No, of course not.
I fucking knew it. I guessed it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Chat, can we get W's in the chat? Appreciate you coming on. That was good talking to you.
Look, man. Parker, look, man.
Wait, what are your last
already.
words? I'll give you some last words.
Okay, Parker, look. I won. You lost this. I just wasted your time, bro. So you fucking hold this L. And everyone in the chat knows I won, alright. You are the one who fell for all my bullshit points. I literally made up. I just wasted your time, bro. Yeah, so take that L. And don't worry, Parker, alright? No. One last thing. Parker, don't do that. Parker, don't do that. Look. I have a religious thing. I'm being genuinely serious. Alright, religious thing. I am.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Everyone, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live. Copy link, send it to a few friends, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? We need the communist to liberal story. Maybe I'll do that on a Q&A here.
My name is Mark Cuban. And
Let's do one walk.
If you want to help get out to more people, share the live. Copy link, send it to a few friends, everyone. Stuff. I'm kind of scared myself. I don't know if anything's going to happen. We've been fine so far, but it could very well happen. Okay. Could very well happen. So if you do, if you do see it happen, I apologize, everyone. I always go live every day, so I'll be back at any point. So you can always look out for me, but we'll be back. We're always going to be on TikTok. If you like my content, everyone, you can support me by going to the Venmo or Cash App in my bio. Everyone, I get 100% of the proceeds there. Everyone, just letting y'all know. Stop bringing Dean in the chat. He's so annoying. Dean's not going to be on live for a while. He's literally banned on all of his accounts, like every single one right now. He's on 4 accounts. On 4 accounts. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 43.
For sure. Do you support Trump?
I don't.
All right. I am just looking for people who disagree, but I do appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you so much. Can we get a W Chuck in the chat, everyone? Can we get a W Chuck? All right. Let's go to the next person, everyone. Again, only do send a guest request if you disagree. Why is he bananaed? I have no clue. It literally is just over moderation, right? That's what his live manager told him. Apparently, it was just over moderation. So, Dean is live on his backup now. Oh, maybe he is. Is it like his 3rd or his 4th or? He's like, dude, yeah, 4 accounts, yeah, dude. TikTok is just like that, y'all. Like I've dealt with it so many times in the past. If y'all don't know, this is literally my 3rd. This one, the main, is my 3rd. It's my 3rd. So, we've dealt with this for so long, chat. So long. If you've been around and you know the stories, everyone. So trust me, I know exactly what he's going through right now. It's known to man. Like, honestly, I'm so addicted to going live that, like, it's like actually sad. It like legitimately makes me sad. Like, actually. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Oh yeah, for his 4th account, I told him to do the get a job thing because people were calling him Parker clone. So I thought it would be funny. What does over moderation mean? They're apparently like just bananaing people out of nowhere, like a lot of people apparently. So I don't know. I need to get access to. Apparently, chat, I have a live manager. I've never messaged this live manager. I don't know who this live manager is. Literally no clue. I don't know why it's not adding people. Everyone, I'm really confused. What's going on? We might have to go to a different topic. I don't know what's going on right now. Normally we can get people up, but today's been really weird. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 23.
For sure. Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I support Trump.
Why so?
Well, he made this country great. Everything he did, wonderful.
Like what?
Now let me stop trolling, bro.
Yeah, I had a feeling because oh wait, no, we got Fiva's a troll. Fiva, you're a troll. I already know you're a troll. We're trying to get to actual debates, chat. We're trying to get to some actual debates. If you are a troll, everyone, not this live. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
24.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why so?
Because he focuses on what people want.
And what is that?
Values.
What values?
Family.
How does he, support family different than Biden?
I don't know.
Another troll. W's in the chat, everyone. W's for the trolls. W's for the trolls, everyone. We can ask just basic questions. Yo, North, thank you so much for the galaxy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, North. What's up? How old are you?
I am 19.
For sure. Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Why so?
Because his values are the same as most American citizens, and he has the best interest in mind for America.
How do you know that he has the best interest in mind?
Okay, while he was our president, we had good foreign relationships. We had inflation was way down, taxes were way down, gas was way down.
Okay, so let's talk about the foreign relations. So, like when at the G7 summit, when like all those like prime ministers laughed at Trump, like Boris Johnson, Justin Trudeau, and like Emmanuel Macron, right? When they laughed at him, and he ran away and got really angry. Was that like showing us like good foreign relations?
No, but you find me a president or anybody who hasn't made some mistakes, and but do you support Biden?
I think Biden's better than Trump.
Okay, so how many times has Biden gone on in front of the public on national television for all America to see, for him to sit there and make like and this is in the most polite terms, I mean this, but a blubbering mess of himself. If you're coming to invade America, don't. He went on with that for like a minute and some change.
Wait, I have a
just
question. I have a question. How old did you say you are again?
I am 19.
Then why does your bio say 27F?
That's not my age. That's from a video game thing.
What video game?
I'm sorry.
What video game?
Free Fire.
Free Fire? What's Free Fire?
It's a third person shooting game.
And what does that represent in that game?
My username.
Your username is 27F?
No, the last three. What does that have to do with anything? The last 3 digits of my username on the video game is 27F, and then a slash, and then.
Yeah, chat. I don't know. Yo, it's how old are you?
23.
Yeah, do you support Trump?
Absolutely.
Why so?
Can I ask you a question? Because I heard you say you supported Biden. And like, how can you support Biden? Like, have you heard the things he said? He literally called African Americans Negroes live in front of people. How can you support that? Like, what do you have to say against that? Like, how can you defend that?
I haven't seen that clip specifically, but yeah, I think that's a terrible thing. Right, I wouldn't sit here and defend that. When it relates to the things that Trump has said in comparison, right? We can compare the two and say that, clearly speaking, given all things considered, right, that Trump would be worse for the country comparative to Biden. Not to say that Biden has done everything correctly or that Biden is good for these things. These things I would critique about Biden.
I'm Mexican, and I feel like I would vote for Trump 100%. Like, the things he is implementing is way better than what Biden is implementing. Have you seen the border control? I live in the 956 Texas, near the border, and it's horrible right now. The open border policy is horrible. They're letting in immigrants, not even just from Mexico, but from
By the way, are you black?
No, Mexican and black.
Okay, so then why did you say the term? Why did you say that?
I'm mixed, Mexican and black.
Oh, okay.
But have you seen what's going on in the 956 near the border, Brownsville, Texas?
No, I haven't seen that. No, I have not.
Please look up 956 Brownsville, Texas, and you'll be shocked at how the open border policies are affecting this.
There's no open border policy.
100% there is. You know why?
What is open border policy?
They're no longer checking the illegal immigrants that are coming in. They're allowing them to walk in. They had borders, walls.
What do you mean? What do you mean they're not checking people?
So they're allowing them
AJ,
to
I
walk
appreciate
in.
the subscription. Thank you so much.
A system to allow the immigrants to walk through, and they would go through a process that would take years sometimes, but it was still a process. Now that process
people are going through asylum, which is a legal process.
No, yes. Now the process, they're allowing them in, and the process is online. But not only that, they don't even have to keep up with
all you have to do is go across the border, and then when you are when an officer is there, right, and sees you, right, you then just tell them that you're going through the asylum process. I'm pretty sure that's like literally what's considered the process.
But do you see how dangerous
you can do that? No, I'm just telling you that's something that you can do. So that's a legal process.
But have you seen what's going on?
Seen what?
All of the immigrants that are coming in from Mexico, but they're not even Mexican. They're from Argentina. They're from Africa. They're from India. There's many immigrants that are coming across the South Texas border because of this policy that's been opened. The Border Patrol is no longer controlling the flow of.
Can you give me evidence to believe that Border Patrol is somehow different now comparative to Trump's presidency?
Absolutely, yes. Let me see. How do I do like a green screen?
I don't know how to do it as a guest. I don't even know if you can on my live. You can just tell me what to look up.
Just go ahead and look up Brownsville, Texas border and see some of the first things that come up.
Texas border. All right. What do you want me to look specifically?
Just look through some of those and
images
see
or images or what?
Look through videos as well.
Images,
video
videos.
One of them that was going viral on TikTok, and it was of a man, and he had a bunch of the immigrants lined up, but they were just asking him like, "Where are you from and where are you going?"
Wait, no, I'm asking about the border patrol specifically. Can you tell me what to look at specifically for the border patrol?
Let me see. Give me one moment. I wouldn't know exactly what to look at. Let me go ahead and get some evidence, and then I'll be back on.
Sure. All right, everyone, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Everyone, in the meantime, tap that screen. Try to get to 250,000 likes. Yo, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
2007, 26 September.
You are not old enough. 2007, chat. Oh my gosh. That is wild. I can remember what I was doing in 2007. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Gosh, chat. I can literally remember 2007. Oh my gosh. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate the galaxy. Thank you so much. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is that what people think about me? Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
He's orange. I don't like him.
Okay, well, honestly, you have W fetus. W fetus in the chat. Can I get a W fetus? W fetus is in the chat, everyone. W fetus. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
40.
For sure. Do you support Trump?
I am 40 years of age.
Do you support Trump?
I do.
Why so?
I do. Can you, Trump for prison, 2024. Trump for prison. I support Trump to go to prison in 2024.
Yo, guests are going crazy today.
Okay? Why should I support Biden? Why? He hasn't done a damn thing for black people. Nothing. I'm not saying Obama did. I'm not saying that, Trump did. I'm just saying these people get up here and they talk about people that look like me, right? And then you get up here and you pander to these morons on TikTok pretty much.
How am I pandering?
Understand. You're pandering because you're like, oh, why don't you support Trump? Why don't you support Biden? Why don't you talk about the policies that they actually have going on?
That's exactly the point of asking why they support, is to bring up policies.
Okay, but the policies are not even standing in line with what the fuck they believe. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so what policies are you referencing?
Okay, that's perfect. Let's talk about what Biden said that he was going to do, for black people. Let's start there. That's a great place to start because since you support Biden, right?
I think Biden's better than Trump.
He's gonna have a lift every voice plan, right? Oh, what happened to that? What happened to lifting every voice?
Yeah, so it is the case that people like Biden, right, and people in the Democratic Party who are of moderates, right, oftentimes will not live up to the particular things in which they say that they will live up to, right? And I think that's something that we ought to critique about individuals like Biden and progress from, right? But it is the case that because these things happen, right, that doesn't necessarily mean, right, that we shouldn't indicate that Biden's a less plate of shit comparative to Trump, right? Trump is still a bigger plate of shit.
I believe that what you're doing right now isn't helping anybody. The reality is that, people think that going one way or the other way, Democratic, Republican, is going to fix a problem. And that's what makes all these extremists like this guy in Maine, who they still haven't caught, by the way, under Biden's presidency, under Biden's.
I mean, that's not specific. Wait, that's not specific to either Trump or Biden, right? That would be specific to the individuals in the scenario and whether or not they've caught them.
It is his FBI that are out here searching for a guy that gunned down 20 plus people. You know what I'm saying?
You understand that the FBI isn't necessarily determined by Biden, right?
No, it's not. But guess what? He gets to choose what people he puts in his cabinet, and he gets to choose what people he puts on the Democratic side to basically vote for people in the military. You know what I'm saying? He gets to choose. He does.
Yes.
Actually.
So again,
these
what
people aren't
specific
even
person do you hold
competent enough.
accountable then?
Okay, this guy went in 2 places. This guy's not even competent enough. The SPY, the actual stock market today, dive. Huge dive, okay? The actual war that's going on right now, there's troops on the ground, American U.S. troops right now. Real shit, okay? Right now, didn't you? Hey, man, turn on the TV. Turn it on, okay? They have
Can you just tell me where?
United States, American troops in Israel to help with the war, sir.
Let me check. American
turn it on.
troops.
Yo, chat, help me out. Cut the TV on, sir. The stock market is down.
The U.S. has deployed troops in the Middle East.
I was right.
This is from 1 hour ago.
Okay,
2 hours ago.
Let's be real.
We have bases there, but not for war.
No, but we have definitely touched troops down.
So 900
they
U.S.
had a whole
troops
announcement about it today.
So this is this is literally 2 hours ago. Holy crap! Like literally 2 hours ago.
So that happened.
You got to be kidding me! This happened literally when I was in class. When I was in class, I had class and then went live, and I had to have known this. Chat. I had to have known this, by the way. So 900.
I'm not blaming you for not knowing at all.
You actually literally just did. You were like, turn on the TV. You were being condescending about it. Be real.
All right.
You said 900 U.S. troops heading to the Middle East to bolster defenses as attacks surge.
Okay.
So what specifically are you referencing about this?
The thing that I'm saying right now, and I understand that everybody is butthurt because a woman got up and she was ready with actual points about the guy that he's talking about. This is not my live, okay? What I'm being honest about you with right now, okay, is that Biden, the things that he's doing are not going to help anybody. They're actually going to hurt the economy. They're actually going to put people in a situation to get killed.
Wait, what things are going to hurt the economy? Because we're going to reference like basic things, like adding things like broader access to universal health care, free public universities, right? Other types of economic policies like that. Those absolutely do impact people.
That's the policy. Now we can talk about
infrastructure deals, right? Are we not going to reference?
We can talk about de jure, as in actually being done, or we can talk about de facto being written down. Okay, being written down. Biden says a lot, like he said about black people, like black people aren't black if they don't vote for him.
No, I'm talking about things that have been passed.
So right now we can talk about today. Today, the stock market was down almost 2%, actually rebounded and came back. And I think they closed it like 0.5% down still, though. Apple down.
Okay.
All of the stocks are going down.
0.5% down.
War,
okay.
Sir. The war is causing this calamity in the stock market.
You know, daily fluctuations happen all the time.
Okay. Fine.
You know, daily fluctuations happened under Trump's administration as well.
Well, why don't you check out the weekly chart? Because on the week, we're very much down.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Again, if you just look at the week, that's fluctuations. Fluctuations can happen like that within the context of a week.
Of course, I know that, which is why I'm telling you what is going on right now. These fluctuations weren't happening prior to us getting into a war, sir.
Yeah, so you mean like sending troops like to this area? Yeah.
Yes, and do you support?
That's not like
Israel,
that's not the beginning of a war.
Sir? Do you support Israel and what they're doing?
So I don't support the state of Israel and what they're currently doing. I appreciate the cowboy hat. Thank you so much. And I don't support Hamas, right? Either or, right? I'm pro the Palestinian people and pro the innocent people on the Israeli side as well.
Well, I think that is a very altruistic idea that you have going on there. But in all reality, like you're trying kind of to deflect away from the fact that the stock market is down. We have troops getting put on the ground. You say you support Israel, but you asked me about Biden, right? I mean, you say you don't support Israel. I'm sorry. You say you don't.
I don't support the. No, I want to be clear with because clarify this within what I was saying. I don't support the state of Israel's actions, right, in terms of the occupation, right, of like what's it called? Of the West Bank and stuff like that, right? Areas like that, especially in terms of like the moving into particular areas in terms of like the foreclosure of some places and taking people's like places where they live, right? Those things, I'm obviously against those. And obviously the other war crimes of innocent civilians dying as well, we could reference. But the same thing is also true on the other side in terms of like Hamas, right? Which is not associated with people who are, right, Palestinian. The same way that Israeli government, we should not associate with Israeli people. We want to make distinctions between the people and between the governments, right? Or between the people and particular groups, right? So again, we don't want to like cross section that's where it comes to be anti-Semitism or Islamophobia, or it comes to be just like you're being anti-Palestinian people, right? So clearly speaking, I think that you can have a sort of idea where you take into account all these bad things that are happening and still hold people accountable for it at the same time. I don't see how that again is gonna relate to the idea that we referenced in terms of why we support Trump here. So like again, do you not support Trump? Are you just coming on here to say both people are bad? Because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to agree with you within the respect that both people are bad, but that doesn't answer the question of which one is going to be worse. Like, I
think if you're really being serious about it, Biden's going to be worse. Biden is the one.
So you would say you support Trump?
Oh no, hell no, I'm not voting.
So you think that one is worse, but you're not voting?
Hell to the no.
Okay. So, I mean, well, one's going to be president at the end of the day. So then why don't you vote?
Because if you participate in a political system that is incorrect and unjust, that just makes you just as bad as the people who are purporting the system. Okay.
How does it make you? No, that's actually so false. No, because if you never vote, then the system is never going to change. Right. That's not true at all. Right, that actually is, that's what gets people, people to not progress. I appreciate the
being willfully complicit is also a mindset.
Actually, your view is what
mindset. You do not have to participate,
hold up. Your view is what creates complacency, right? Because it is the case that you will never develop any type of change.
Complacency.
No, complacency. I'm not joking, right? There are people that are going to set up systems of government that it's going to happen because they're going to vote, right? If you don't vote, if no one votes who's on a progressive wing or something like that, well, then it's going to be the case that there are going to be no progressives in office. And then there isn't going to be the change that we would want. So we're actually by not voting, we're creating the very issue that we're arguing against in the first place.
Sir, I'm black, so those laws that you're thinking about, those ideas you're talking about don't really apply to me, because actually black people receive the least amount of income in the United States. I don't know if you know that, but that is a statistic you can check yourself. Black people in general receive the least amount of income. They have the least amount of savings in America. You can fact check that, sir.
Yeah. So again, I'm confused. I'm confused what the point is, because I'm arguing for policies that would apply to every single person, that would affect people of every single group. Right. Things like universal healthcare, things like free public universities are going to affect everyone. That's universal.
No, actually, that's not true, because if you're talking about the Latin Americans who are receiving government assistance and college credit and also living assistance here in America, right? They are not actually working. They say they're working, but they're not working under the legal statute that they're available to work under, like a lot of legal immigrants who immigrate here from places like, I don't know, France.
Can you give me a source on that?
Spain, excuse me, France, Ireland, Spain, right? We got people coming from China and Asian countries, Indonesia, Taiwan. These are all places where we actually do accept immigrants, right? But at the border in Mexico, these people
Can you please give me a source for that, by the way?
Actually, yes, I can. And okay. I mean, I can't do it right now. Obviously, we're on live, but if you will, parlay with me in the inbox, we can talk. Okay. I actually have a couple of different sources I can send you to, but the reality is it's very true that we do bring in immigrants and we're a very welcoming country in general. Right. So reality,
I mean, that is a pretty big claim.
Country,
I think we probably should justify that right now.
Bring it right back to the first point that I made. Actually,
I mean, no, if you're gonna assume it to be,
and while people are getting subsidized in this country to work under the table by these huge corporations who don't get fined, by the way, huge corporations, construction companies. Mostly, in my opinion, grocery companies that are not actually doing anything to help the real Americans, real working proletariat Americans in this country. While we actually subsidize these people living in these spaces in Chicago, by the way, mostly black people living there. That's where we're taking these.
I have a question.
And dropping them off.
I have a question. How do we fix these issues that we have in our society today?
All you have to do is give out reparations to black people.
How do we do that? Wait, how do we do that?
Oh, there's plenty of ways you can do it.
How so?
It could be government subsidized, even though I wouldn't.
How do we get government subsidies for that? Don't we have to vote then?
I wouldn't agree with that. I wouldn't agree with that notion of going that route. I say it should be privatized. It should be a private investigation into the United States government as to all of the things that they've perpetrated over hundreds of years against black people. and then paying back what is owed to black people.
But how do we get legislation like that? We have to pass stuff. We have to vote.
Okay. And Biden's not talking about it. And Trump ain't talking about
actually, the very point
so
which we've now made. Well, no.
Why?
Again, right? Why would you say that Trump is going to be a better alternative if neither of them have that? Again, so the point I would reference here is that, again, in order for us to be able to change things like this, in order for us to create better outcomes for people, we have to vote. Right? That is a part of the process to being able to change the systems that we have. Okay,
black
the idea
people
that
have been voting as long as we could vote, right? As long as we could, we were allowed to.
Can I finish a point here? Because it is
Go
the
ahead.
case that voting isn't necessarily a bad thing. Voting is a good thing. It's a very good thing. And when we make it seem like the idea of voting in of itself is necessarily harmful, it's what creates outcomes like this, where we have a two-party system where we don't have broader representation. Because if it was the case that more people were involved in this and made a bigger deal about the fact that we need a broader sense of it, more than just two parties, we need more representation. Well, then those things would happen, right, within the context of the parties or within the context of the broader political system. The thing is, people are not becoming involved enough in American politics for us to be able to do this, because people feel disenfranchised, which it is absolutely a very, very valid reason, right, to feel disenfranchised. But it's also the very reason that we need to be able to argue against the systems, hurting people in these ways as well. That's the whole point of voting in the first place, is to create systems that are going to be better for people, that don't hurt people as much as they currently do.
So who's been hurt the most if we talk about it?
Like in what respect?
In the economic respect, we can start there.
Like in America?
Yes.
Indigenous and Black Americans.
Okay. The indigenous people received what? Reparations. Yes, they received. There you go. The indigenous people.
I don't think we would say that indigenous people.
The Japanese also received reparations, sir.
I don't think we would say that they received sufficient reparations. And I'm confused.
Definitely
what reparations
not.
you're talking. By
Definitely
reparations, are you referencing like
no,
areas?
They were given land, sir.
That's not reparations.
They were also, yes, they were given money.
Wait. If someone goes into, hold up.
Given stipends to this day.
Wait, can I posit a hypothetical real quick? Right. If someone goes onto your property, right, and cuts off a little point in your back lawn, right, and says, "Oh, I'm going to give you this." Hold up. Let me finish. I'm going to give you this land in your backyard, right? Is that reparations? If I took the rest of the house, I gave you that little point in the backyard, right? Is that reparations?
I would say
no, right?
And I'm answering. I would say that yes, it is a form of government subsidy, right? And it comes from, and we were talking about reparations, right? So reparations comes from where? The government, the entity who is giving out the reparations has to recognize that it was wrong in some kind of instance, which is why America was able to give reparations to the Native Americans as so they saw fit, right? We put that in. I'm putting that in quotation marks. I know you can't see.
So in that hypothetical example that I gave to you, you think that's reparations?
For them, they received some reparations.
No. In this scenario that I just referenced, the hypothetical scenario, was that reparations?
The whole point of reparations, and it's actually in the definition, is to repair what was broken. The amnesty, the good faith that was broken, is to show remorse and then take action to mend the relationship, right? That's reparations. Okay? That's part of it. Okay? I'm not saying they received everything they should have. Absolutely not. White folks ain't gonna up their ass up off this country and go back where they came from, right? We're not asking them to. What we're asking for is for them to acknowledge what they did wrong, right? To Black people in specific, right? And then take action to repair what the relationship was broken there, right? That's part of reparations.
Yeah, I'm not against reparations. I'm for reparations, right? But I was just saying that what's considerably and when you reference the land, that's not considered reparations. I think that we should extend reparations to Indigenous Americans as well.
I mean, I'm just saying they did receive them, right? They did. Yes, they did. Right?
Okay, if you want to consider, I don't want to argue on the minuscule levels. If you think that they did receive reparations, do you think that it was sufficient?
I mean, right. Like you're trying to cut hairs with me. I'm just saying they received it and black people didn't. That's what I was saying.
Can I just ask, do you think it's sufficient levels?
It was not sufficient. No, it was
okay,
not
so we should bring about more sufficient levels of reparations then.
Yes, that's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful for us to acknowledge that as two people, right? Mm-hmm. But me voting for Biden or Trump is not going to make that a reality because the American government itself actually perpetuated and funded slavery. So they're not ever going to acknowledge that what they did was wrong. Why am I sitting here debating between which suspected white supremacist is going to determine my future when I know it's already predetermined? The actions that Biden took these past 4 years almost, right, is not going to be changed by Trump. It's all just like a cog in a machine. What is happening now is not a direct result of everything Trump did. It's a result of things that happened far longer in the past, and now we're just coming to fruition, right?
Okay, so again, are we gonna? You think that Trump is better than Biden, though? That's the point that you're referencing. So you actually did make a determination in your own head. You just said that you're not acting upon that determination that you've made and that judgment that you've made in your own head. So how can you say that specifically Trump
to fix anything? That's
voting.
What I'm saying.
Wait, no, voting absolutely. Okay, how do you fix things?
One suspected white supremacist or the other is not going to change my status economically as a black person. We are at the bottom.
There can change things throughout the context. This would be
because of things that happened before Biden.
Hold up. This can be a part of the process. I'm not saying everything is fixed by like this happening. I'm saying things would be made better off than if we were to allow an individual like Trump to win. Right? That's what I'm saying.
It's not going to be better with either one.
Okay, so now you've changed your stance. You've moved the goalpost from Trump is better to now it's the same.
No, I said I wasn't voting because neither one of them.
No. Voting is what you're acting upon, not your judgment. Your judgment was that Trump was better than Biden, and now it is the case that Trump is equivalent to Biden.
Yes, right? They are the same. They are two sides of the same coin.
Okay, so then you don't take into account any of the context of the federal judges that are going to be in place that are going to limit progressive legislation in the future, things that could be related to reparations, right? Or we could talk about the fact that wait, you understand which legislation has been brought to the Supreme
federal
judges? You understand the context of there being reparations would definitely involve the court.
Mm-hmm. Which federal law, which federal conversation has even hit their table about reparations? Name one.
I don't know. I don't know one off the top of my head, but I can find one right now for you.
That's the answer. That's the answer.
Wait, I don't know the bill off the top of my head, right? But I can give you one right now. There are bills. There are bills.
HR 40? Is that where we're going?
I could find it if you'd like, right?
You know
but
what
I don't know off the top of my head.
I mean, that's about reparations, but it's all right. It's not important. We don't need to go, me and you. I mean, if you really did care about reparations,
I could find it. I
just know what HR 40 was. I don't think the conversation.
How are you going to say that I don't care about it if I just don't know about some fact when it relates to some bill, right? I can still care about something morally and ethically speaking without actually having understanding of that. That's a bit ridiculous.
I guess it's always ridiculous. I know, but I mean,
no. What do you mean? What do you mean? Can you give me like reason? Because like, I mean, I don't feel like it's like for me to understand, not to understand that, but to still hold the position. I don't think that's like disingenuous. I don't think that's wrong.
I don't think you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm not surprised. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And there it is. Look, I'm gonna let you get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
Where is what? You said there it is. There's what?
That's just. I mean, like I'm just saying. I'm not surprised. That's all I said. That's just. Okay. I mean, that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying. I'm gonna let you get back to it though. Looks like people are actually like want to come up. So, you know, it's been a cool conversation. Interesting to see where you stand on it. You know, not trying to blow your, live or piss off all your fans. So.
Oh, no, you're fine. Don't worry. Is there anything else you want to address or talk about?
No, I appreciate you letting me get up and talk, though.
For sure. Appreciate it. Have a good day. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone, let's try to get to 250,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. We're going to go into the next person. Well, in the same way that I wouldn't have attributed the COVID deaths to like Trump when he was president.
Down 119 a gallon.
Yeah, so that was because during Trump's presidency, it was the case that demand was extraordinarily low because people were staying inside.
Pretty sure Trump was in office before that as well.
Yeah, Trump was in office before that. Before that, right? There wasn't issues that relate to Russian oil and OPEC.
Yeah. But other than that, I just see him as a lesser of two evils. I mean, he can run his fucking mouth on Twitter, like, for all I care.
No, why is he the lesser of two evils?
Well, Biden's a fucking criminal. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to curse on your
What's your
life.
standard? What's your standard for what's a criminal?
Well, cocaine in the White House, all that stuff too. So,
so you can't relate that to Biden? You want to know what's fucking crazy? He's literally been held guilty in a civil court for SA. Literally been held guilty. Okay,
but is that
he had to pay a fine because of SA. Okay, what do you fucking mean a criminal? He's literally by definition a criminal under that definition.
So is Biden.
No, Biden actually. Dude, can you name one court case?
He's getting away with stuff. What do you mean?
Dude, okay, so you have no evidence of it.
No, you're just trying to make me look stupid. You can literally look it up.
Do you have evidence? Because to me it sounds like a trust me, bro.
Right now.
Okay, that was called what's called a trust me, bruv. Trust me, bruv.
Okay.
Trust me, bro, please.
No, I don't give a fuck if you trust me or not. I don't know you. You don't know me.
No, I'm just saying that that's the point of the claim. The claim is that there's like no evidence here to support the claim. Why would you hold the belief?
Me, I wouldn't say trust me. I wouldn't say it's a trust me, bro. To be honest with you, what evidence is there? I don't have any you said court cases as of right now, but I could always, search them up.
Go ahead.
Doesn't matter to me. I'm at work as of right now, so I cannot do that.
Why are you debating at work?
Because, break. I got 15 minutes, so.
Oh, good.
I wasn't trying to, come off like, an asshole type thing, unlike that other lady. Yeah, that's about it, my guy. Other than that.
Why'd you put all your bio in caps?
Because why not?
Are you trying to make like a statement or something? Are you like trying to yell or?
No.
No.
I mean, there's lowercase and there's uppercase. There's this perceived grammar thing where if you put something in all caps, you're like yelling or you're mad or like you're trying to have an outcry. No, I just can't see very well, so I'm not going to put undercase letters because I can't really see. I can't even see.
That makes sense.
A foot away from my phone right now. I'm trying to get LASIK, so other than that,
that makes sense. All right. Well, is there anything else you wanted to add or talk about?
Yeah. Why do you, so what do you support, Biden or Trump?
I think Biden's better than Trump. I don't like either.
Shit, me, same. But I would say I would be the opposite.
You think Trump is better, so why is Trump better?
First of all, he didn't send fucking billions of dollars of our tax-paying money. I pay fucking a whole fucking bunch of fucking shit ton of taxes.
He didn't pay billions in what? What did he not do?
Billions of our tax-paying dollars to some other.
Yeah, he did.
Like.
Yep,
Ukraine,
he gave billions to Israel.
Well, I support Israel.
Okay. So giving money to Israel, okay. Giving money to Ukraine, no.
No, I'm Ukrainian. Yes.
So we should give money to Ukraine as well.
I support Ukraine. Yes.
Okay, so we should be giving money to other people.
I mean, if you look at it, the United States could gain so many humanitarian awards for giving out money that they don't need to.
Yeah, so you're for giving people money now?
I'm for giving it for a good cause that would actually help something.
Yeah, so I mean, why don't we give it for humanitarian aid to the people?
Have you looked at all the info?
Well, how come we don't give humanitarian aid to the people in Gaza or people in the West Bank?
Because they didn't ask for it. I don't believe so.
You don't think that people in Gaza or in the West Bank might need humanitarian aid at all?
For innocent civilians, yes. I do believe so. I believe anyone that asks for help should get it.
Okay.
If you can understand that.
Okay. So we should be giving money to Ukraine. So you're against? You think Trump wouldn't have given money to Ukraine?
To be honest, I don't know what he would do right now. To be honest with you, I don't know what he would do.
Okay.
He's becoming an asshole. But so is Biden. So.
I have a question. Are you okay with giving the death penalty to drug dealers?
If it is, drug dealers, just like the fucking down the street type shit. So you fucking weed for like $40.
So Trump said he would be for death penalty to drug dealers.
I wouldn't do that. I would do that to fucking pedophiles, to be honest. I don't know why.
Did you know 4% of people on death row are innocent?
Shit.
So are you okay with killing innocent people?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I agree with you on that. That's kind of fucked up. Well, it's not kind of, it is fucked up. But if he didn't say drug dealers, and if he said something like pedophiles or, fucking little fucking kid sex offenders, I would understand that. I would agree with that, but not drug dealers, no.
Oh, okay.
I support him on some stuff.
Do you support the First Amendment?
But not everything. Yes, I do. I appreciate it.
Are you okay with someone burning the American flag?
No. That's the flag of our people.
Isn't that free speech?
So what if I burn the LGBTQ whatever flag?
I'm asking. I didn't say you held to that view. Actually, I don't even think that should be illegal, but I think that's weird to do. There's no reason to do that. So I think that would be like wrong.
There isn't a reason to burn the American flag either.
I mean, I think people can give pretty decent reason, but I mean, it's still free speech. Appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. So like, again, you said you held the free speech, and then burning a flag you said is not, which is a notion of free speech. You said that's not, especially to the country in which you reside in, right?
So answer me this: why would you burn the?
How about this? If it's your own flag, you can burn it.
Yes, of course, I agree with that.
Okay. So as American citizens, we can burn the flag. Okay. But Trump was against that.
Yeah,
Trump thought that we should put people in jail because they burn the American flag.
I wouldn't say fucking put him in jail. That's something I did disagree with him on. But the thing is, I just don't see that as a particular.
I appreciate the description. Thank you so much. Wait, so what do you support of Trump, dude? Can you name to me something? Because it seems like everything I brought up, we disagree with Trump on.
That's what you brought up.
Yeah,
I mean, I agree with you that he's done some fucked up shit, but not everything like Biden.
Yeah, so what do you support of Trump's?
His pronunciation and creation to make cynicism shit.
Hey, you mean his ability to make decisions?
Yes.
Yeah, so is that the only position? That's the only reason?
No. I particularly liked it, when we had lower gas prices.
So that's correlation causation. Just because two variables are associated does not mean one caused the other.
Okay. Well, It looks like you've had some practice on the debating stuff, so I have not.
Let's go. I found my AirPod from last night that I lost.
Hey, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, is it charging?
Nope, it's just on the ground. It fell.
Oh shit.
That's why I couldn't find it. It fell on the ground and I didn't see it.
I have that same fucking problem every fucking day. Oh, that's fucking relatable as fuck.
That's so true. That's so real. Yeah, so so you have no reason why you support Trump?
You put me on the spot there, but as of right now, no, I cannot think of any.
Not a single reason.
To be honest, if someone other than fucking Trump and Biden fucking ran for president, I would.
Are you okay with the fact that he's been held guilty in a civil court for SA?
SA.
Yep, held guilty in a civil court, held liable.
No, I'm not talking. Okay, that's whatever. But what I forgot what SA is.
That's whatever.
No, I said I forgot what SA is.
Sexual abuse.
Oh, fucking okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. If he did that, he should be fucking held accountable for that.
Yeah, well, he was held guilty and had to pay.
What, fines and fucking all that shit too? Like what, upwards of $1 million?
It was over $1 million, I'm pretty sure.
It's like I thought it was like 2.4, 2.6, or something like that. Other than that,
chat. By the way, it was for assault, not abuse. I apologize. I remembered wrong.
Yeah,
I said it wrong. I meant.
Shit, it's all good. I do that same shit.
No. That's a pretty decent distinction. I need to clarify.
Yeah, I could understand that. Yeah, but yeah, I really did want to get up in the live, not to be an asshole or anything like that, but to respond to that woman that was in here before. I forgot her.
How do you feel about this? This is unfucking precedented. This picture right here. You want to know why?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a mugshot.
Yeah, I got one.
That's his mugshot, right? This is unprecedented with a president.
Yeah, I could understand that.
So Trump's number one in one thing.
Well, he got
amount of mugshots by president. Amount of mugshots by president. Trump's number one at least in one thing. He's the best in one thing. I'm the best, I promise you. I promise you it's the best. Number one. We always make it number one. Number one in indictments. Number one. I promise you that. Number one in mugshots. I promise you that as well.
How about this? I reject that statement that he's the lesser of two evils, but I will not vote for either of them. I will vote for someone else that has a good fucking head on their shoulders.
Third party's not going to win. At the end of the day, it's either I'm gonna be fucking real with though, right? I hate the two-party system. It really sucks, but at the end of the fucking day, it's one person or the other. It really is. So
bad.
It is sad. It really sucks. I 100% understand. I hate it so fucking much. But yeah, at the end of the day, right? It's either Trump or Biden, right? We have people in the primaries, individuals like Marianne Williamson or other individuals that, likely speaking, aren't going to be in positions in which we will be able to vote for them in the elections.
Yeah,
but it is the case that we could try.
Why do we have options? On the someone in your not options. Fuck. Someone in your live says, "Why do we have options?" I think he's trying to ask, why do we have options for like
other people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, because so the two parties are the ones in which get the most vote. I appreciate the Lucy Llama. Thank you so much. We don't have kind of like a ranked choice voting or like a proportional voting insofar as that we can take into account people's like second preference, right, or third preference for president, which would then allow for us to have a better set of who we would want as a president in the United States. Not just it's either this or that. Or people have preferences amongst the different types of candidates.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to answer their question for that, though, to be honest.
For sure. All right, well, is there anything else you want to talk about our ad then?
No, but I did follow you, but it's whatever.
Appreciate it. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request. If you disagree, we are just looking for some debates. Everyone tap that screen if you want to help me out. Venmo and Cash App is in the bio.
If you disagree, we are just looking for some debates. Everyone tap that screen if you want to help me out.
How old are you?
Parker.
Yeah, how old are you?
19.
What's your birth year?
04.
Okay, for sure. Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Why so?
Well, I disagree with all of his policies.
So you support him because you disagree with him? Honestly, you know what?
No,
that is a good argument.
I said I just agree, not disagree.
Oh, you agree? Okay, so what do you agree with?
All of his policies.
Every single one.
All of his policies.
Name one.
His policy of giving money to Israel.
So you want... Wait, what policy did he set up for that? And also, Biden just gave money to Israel. Did you support that?
Yes.
Okay, of course. What about humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza and West Bank?
Sorry?
What about humanitarian aid to the people of the Gaza Strip and West Bank?
Does he do that?
No. Are you for humanitarian aid?
It depends what he does, and he doesn't. So
no, for either Trump or Biden, would you be okay with humanitarian aid?
I'd rather they don't do it, but if they did do it, I wouldn't. I'd let it slide. You could say.
You would rather there's not humanitarian aid for people in Gaza and people in the West Bank?
I mean, personally, I believe they should be self-sustainable, and I think if we give them all money, then they won't be self-sustainable.
Why don't you apply that same reasoning to Israel?
Because they are self-sustainable, but...
Well, apparently not. If they're self-sustainable, then why give them money?
Because they give us a lot, so we give them a lot.
Okay, what money did they give us?
I didn't say money, did I?
You did.
I said they give us a lot.
What did they give us?
Jews.
What?
And they're at the forefront of our society.
Okay, this is definitely no way they're serious. We're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We're gonna go to the next person. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends, everyone.
So
my mom, she never ate this thing called grass. I don't know what that is.
Well, she's a cow, bro. What are you talking about?
Again, you said I've never touched grass before. I don't know what this is. I don't have a concept of what grass is. So can you please tell me what it is?
Jesus. Okay. All right. Can we get back to the question at hand here?
Go for it.
Why do you like Biden? Why do you support Biden?
I think Biden is preferable to Trump. Well, one, we could relate to the idea that Trump is number one in mugshots by president.
Stop.
Also,
98.
1998. Okay.
Trump been indicted?
Yeah. Just answer me that, please.
Was it like 60 plus times or is it 90?
And is he in jail yet?
Not currently, but he's got a mugshot. First time in American history. First time. You know what Trump did the first thing in American history. First time in American history that a president had a fucking mugshot. It's the first time in history that a president's had so many indictments. It's the first time in history in which a president, 3 years after the election was done, claimed the election was stolen with absolutely no sufficient evidence indicated truth value.
They literally did the same thing
he
for
actually
Hillary.
Appointed judges that had voted on the audits and whether or not to look at the court cases, and they didn't indicate him to be true. So it's either the case that he appointed corrupt judges, or it is the case that he lost the election. Which one would you say it is?
So when they said that there was election fraud for Hillary, no one batted an eye. Because
wait. When did it say that? When?
There's little. You want me to fucking send you a link, bro? Because I could probably find Hillary saying that.
Yeah, because they did not claim it was stolen.
Oh,
based upon this notion, there were investigations later on, right, in relation to Russia and Trump collusion that came with nothing, right? But it is the case that nothing sufficient. But it is the case that again, Hillary conceded literally the next day. Okay, Trump, we're fucking 3 years later. We're 3 years later, and he's still claiming he won the election. Okay, so hold up. Yo, Ryder, you had an echo? what I'm gonna need you to do, I'm gonna need you to scroll out of the app real quick and then scroll back in.
I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to scroll out of the app real quick.
Yo, scroll out of the app, scroll back in. Okay, now unmute yourself.
All right.
There you go.
You know what, bro? Like, if we met in the street, I feel like we could be good friends if we didn't discuss politics. But the problem is that our country is so divided simply because of things like this. We're all looking at our candidates and we're all just looking at the bad, at each other's candidates, and no one rarely ever realizes the good. So the problem with this country is that we are so divided into the fact that we believe that the problems in this country occur by the presidential candidates. The candidates are the pawns. It's the people in the House of Representatives, the Senate. They control pretty much everything. So if we were smart, we'd stop arguing about the stupid policies that presidents implement and rather drain the fucking swamp of all the politicians that have been committing fucking embezzlement, fraud.
Hey, in order for us to be able to actually actualize this, we need to have developed political positions. In order for you to have the developed political position, you have to be able to answer the question as to why you support a candidate in which you already support.
All right,
okay?
bro.
So what you're trying to do is you're trying to skip. I understand what you're trying to do. You want to skip levels, okay? But what you got to do is you got to establish the basis first. If you don't establish the basis, people are just going to have opinions they don't understand.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Why I support Trump? When Trump was in office, I think, and this isn't a very, it's not a strong reason for a lot of people, but for me personally, this affected me a lot. So when Trump was in office, diesel was around $1.80, maybe $2. Now it's reaching up to $5. I own a semi. I'm trying to start my own business, and I'm living in one of the hardest economies to provide and start your own thing. So I pay almost $1,000 from E to full to fill up my semi. And then I go and I work all fucking day. And then how much do I make at the end of the week? Pennies, bro, after breakdowns and all this bullshit. And then on top of that, I have to worry about why our country is trying to start a fucking proxy war in Ukraine and in the Middle East. Don't get me wrong. The slaughter of Israelis and Palestinians. Hamas is a terrorist organization. There is no reasoning with terrorists. I am not saying that the Palestinians people are the problem or the Israeli people are the problem. The problem is our government. We live in a military industrial complex country, and our government is wanting to start wars so the elitist can profit. And if you don't believe there's a ring of 3,000 to 2,000 people running this fucking world, then you're insane, because there is. They take everything and they control.
Hey, Ryder, I'm just going to ask you one thing real quick. How do you know that there's a set of 2,000 people that control everything in this world?
Bro, have you never heard of like the 3 largest corporations in the world? BlackRock. Do you know who BlackRock is?
Yeah, can you describe to me what they do? BlackRock and Vanguard, can you describe to me what they do?
BlackRock owns 40% of the housing market in America.
Yeah, can you explain to me what they do?
They're killing the middle class.
No, tell me what they do.
They own everything, bro.
Please just tell me what they do. I just want to know. Please let me know.
They own shares in Pfizer, the NFL.
No, can you tell me what? No, can you tell me how their? Can you tell me how their operations work?
What do you want me to do, bro?
No, you're not. You know they're a fucking investment firm, right?
Yeah,
it's not their capital, my guy.
You fucking
you know it's not their capital, right? You know it's not their capital, right? They're investing, right, a set of funds, right? For people that go to them to get like investment money, right? So it is the case that they are not the ones that own all of that directly. It is like, you understand that, right?
Okay, bro. All right, and everybody's saying
many people don't understand that about BlackRock. So again, why do you assume that they control every aspect of our society just based upon this one thing that you literally don't even understand?
Bro, I literally just told you what they do.
No, you didn't.
Smaller corporations and companies, and they invest into them because you said they're an investment corporation, aren't they?
So again, but they don't own the funds directly themselves. It is the case that they're investing on behalf of these individuals. The same way that when banks invest on behalf of the people that, again, literally give them money for an investment circumstance or something. Pulse, thank you so much for the cash apps. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. W Pulse again. Everyone say W Pulse in the chat. Let's go.
So everybody's saying that I'm bringing emotion into this because I actually do care where this country is in about 20 years. And unlike you, I'm not
Do you care about climate change?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Really? So Trump doesn't.
Okay, and
so then why are you supporting a candidate that doesn't care about it at all?
So, bro, in the middle of the desert in like fucking Dubai, they're burning 42 million tires. I think me driving a pickup is not as big a deal as what they're doing.
No, again, no one's saying. Wait, hold up. No one's saying the pickup is doing everything. What we're saying is that broader economic policy in the United States can be directed in such a way in which we can limit the impacts of climate change, or the way in which the U.S. contributes to climate change caused by humans. Okay, and what that does is that creates technology that can be used in other countries around the world. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Again, to lower their own emissions, but it can also be used to show other countries that we're in the fight to do this. Okay. Other countries are not going to adopt this if we don't do anything about it. That's just how it's going to fucking work.
Bro.
Right? And if we actually want to do something about it, we got to use nuclear power, which a lot of progressives and a lot of people on the left haven't talked about enough. Okay? Nuclear power is very important for being able to transition off fossil fuels.
What do you do with the waste?
You can put it in the ground. You have ways to contain it. We also have different types of reactors that we can build to reduce. Hold up. You can reduce the radioactive waste, right, by using different types of salt reactors, right? It is the case that molten salt reactors, thorium-based molten salt reactors, again, after recycling, right, can reduce it to like 300 years, right? If we want to relate to like the ones that you're referencing, typically speaking is 10,000 years, but that's not a big deal comparative to the types of stuff that we're referencing with fossil fuels. That would be significantly less of an issue. Appreciate the money gun. Thank you so much, Ron.
All right, bro. You gonna let me talk?
Yeah, speak.
All right. So let's build all of these nuclear reactors. Let's put them all across the United States, all right? And then let's have an open border. And then let's have a conflict in the Middle East where there's a bunch of terrorists running around saying they want to kill America, death to America. So let's put a nuclear reactor in every city and see how long an open border with nuclear reactors is it's gonna turn out great, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm not arguing for an open border. I'm also not arguing for putting nuclear reactors everywhere. I'm for putting nuclear reactors in efficient places in which would be able to ensure that we have sufficient energy meet our needs for sufficient energy consumption.
I completely agree.
That's the idea. They're already doing that right now in France. I'm not bullshitting shit. This is already happening in places around the world. This isn't something I'm whipping out of my ass. I'm just throwing at the wall. This is something that's already been done in countries around the world. So if you think it's not possible, then tell me how it's working there right now.
I completely agree with you. I'm telling you it's possible. It's just, I don't think our infrastructure, if we were to lose about 20 to 25 substations, our entire power grid would be shut down. Texas is probably the only state that might be okay, and that's because they're on their own power grid. Everybody else is fucked. If you want to talk about energy, why is it that the majority of electric cars are being powered and or,
so can you please explain to me how like the 20 things going away would destroy the entire system, and also explain to me how Texas would be okay? Do you not remember what happened literally last year where Texas power grid literally fucked up? It's in a constant state of failure.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly the point that I'm trying to kind of get at here, is that our infrastructure is hundreds, maybe 20, 50 years away from being able to support entirely electric vehicles.
No, it's not. It's not 50 years. No individual would say that. I appreciate the booth. Thank you so much. And also, again, when it relates to this, do you want infrastructure like development? Appreciate booth. Thank you so much. Are you for infrastructure development?
Yeah. Well, I like driving on roads, but they're not very nice because our president's currently sending every last dime we ever fucking give him to Ukraine or the Middle East.
How much money did we send to Ukraine and the Middle East?
It was more than 100 billion. I know they sent some more.
It was 70 billion. They are sending more. I appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. That's not all of our money. That's less than half of what we spend on our net interest payment on our debt.
That's not a lot of money.
Not comparative to the overall amount of money that the
$100 billion
Ryder. What is the fiscal budget in the United States?
What
was the fiscal budget for the year 2022 in the United States?
Hold on. Let me
like fucking 6 trillion? Like 6 trillion?
Oh my God.
Can you divide 100 billion from 6 trillion, please? Please divide 100 billion from 6 trillion. Please do it.
Can you please, Mr. fucking computer? Because I'm not
you want me to do it right now? We'll do it right now.
All right. Go ahead.
Let's see. I don't even know if I'll be able to on the phone, right? But we'll try.
Okay. All right. You know what, bro? You're the problem.
How am I the problem?
You're the problem, bro.
How am I the problem?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't really figured that out yet, but I think...
You haven't figured it out yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 0.0000016.
Okay. Bro.
Unbelievable. Thank you for the little card. I appreciate it. Dude, fuck.
All right, bro. Well, so do you think we should be at war right now? Do you think that America should be involved in any conflict across the world?
I mean, I do think that America should be giving humanitarian aid to places.
Yeah,
I do think that we should be giving loans to Ukraine as we currently are to stop Russian aggression into Europe, as it is the case that if we set precedents when it relates to like Ukraine, well, then we can also set precedents when it relates to like Taiwan and Russia. Yeah, but also like I think that we should also give humanitarian aid to places like that we didn't do so, like Yemen, right? That we're literally being starved, right, due to the embargo, right, from Saudi Arabia. So like I think that there are also other things around the world that we could also take into account and look at. Madison, I appreciate the Venmo. Thank you so much.
Okay,
like and it's like people will hyperfixate on things like this, but then won't acknowledge it in other circumstances.
Okay. Well, I think humanitarian aid is probably something America should participate in. I just don't think that we should be supplying other countries with our own military technology. I think that's just dumb because we've simply created probably the greatest military to ever walk the face of the earth, and we're just handing out our weapons and all of this bullshit.
Yeah. So what's wrong?
What's wrong with that, bro?
What's wrong with us giving a loan to Ukraine to stop Russian aggression into Europe? Would you rather secede Ukraine to Russia?
Well, Ukraine was a part of Russia at one point. You know that, right?
Yeah, Soviet Union, right? That doesn't matter, right? Again, do you think it should be a part? Do you think that they should have? That's fucking crazy. Do you think that all of the land that was owned by Russia and the Soviet Union should be seceded back to Russia because they used to own it?
No.
Okay. So again, tell me why. Do you think that you would be okay with Russia taking Ukraine?
No.
No.
Would you be okay with Canada taking fucking Montana?
Yeah.
Bro, for real. Why? We need Montana. They got all the oil up there.
They can take Florida too.
And Florida? Okay, I'll give up Florida. I can agree with you on that one. Florida's kind of ghetto.
Okay, that's such a weird terminology to use to refer to Florida. Florida is just a Trumper state.
You been
okay?
to Florida?
Florida's a Trumper state, and I'm joking about Montana. Clearly, I have no issue. I don't want Canada to take Montana.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Jordan, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So I got a couple more questions for you.
Go for it, bud.
Bud? Bro.
Yeah, bud.
For real?
Yeah, dude. What's up, bud?
All right. That's cool. I don't really care. What do you think about our current generation support for Hamas in Palestine?
So Hamas and Palestine are not one of the same.
Yeah, I know
like
that.
I wouldn't say they are the same way that we'd make distinctions between the Israel state government, right, and the Israeli people. What were you saying though? Are you saying that like people support Hamas? Who?
Bro, there's literally people walking in the streets like saying they support Hamas.
In America?
Palestine. They support Palestine. I don't necessarily.
Yeah, free Palestine. Fuck yeah.
They said free Palestine. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
what's wrong with that?
I absolutely think that the Palestinian people have been under suppression for a long, long time. I think what we're being fed by the media.
Wait. Again, are you associating Palestine with Hamas? Right? Because again, it is the case that they are not the same.
Bro, what are you talking about? Hamas is a terrorist cell.
I appreciate the cap. Thank you so much. What's wrong with? Wait, do you disagree with the notion free Palestine? Do you disagree with that?
Well, no, I don't.
Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That the conflict between.
You don't agree with it? Agree with it?
Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. You're driving me fucking crazy. Alright, so I think that the Palestinian people have been under a lot of oppression for a long time. by the Israelis.
Yo, by the way, can the mods in the chat please mute the people who are spamming?
For a long time. It is a
not the Free Palestine or the wait, hold up. Let me I'm trying to
You're not even
spamming. Yeah, I'm trying to address the chat. People who are spamming random weird stuff, the pro-Palestine and the Free Palestine and the Palestinian flag, those are not to mute. Mute to the people who are like doing that, like that random website or whatnot.
All right, so what I can tell you is I stand with the Palestinian people. I do not stand with the Hamas terrorist organization that is beheading women and children and killing people.
Who's standing with Hamas? I appreciate the champion. Thank you so much.
Who's standing with Hamas?
Yeah, did I support Hamas? Did I say that?
No, I didn't.
That mustache. Thank
Why
you so
did I
much.
fucking say that? Why are you saying, do I stand with Hamas? No, you idiot. I just said that I renounce.
So again, who is?
Who is?
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's a small populace, not saying all of the Palestinian people there that are supporting Hamas. They clearly have fighters. They're clearly getting American weapons sold to them by fucking Ukraine. So what are we doing?
American weapons are selling to Ukraine, is what you're saying?
Yes, Hamas fighters have been seen with AR-15s with our red dot sights that our government...
Appreciate the IC, thank you so much. I mean, if you could give me a source on that, I'd like to see. But I mean, I would love to see it.
Bro, what do you mean source? You want me just...
I mean, and also, you understand that... so, like, wait, can you verify that? Can you give me a source, please?
What do you mean a source, bro?
What do you mean? What do you mean a source?
Who's paying?
You made claim. I'm asking for evidence of claim.
Parker, what do you want, bro? You want me to fucking...
Evidence. How do I know that what you're saying isn't propaganda, right? Isn't just like state propaganda that's pushed out? Yeah. Can you just like by the way, when you're paused, I cannot hear you. You're muted. Just letting you know. I can't hear you. Just letting you know. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people.
I'm trying to find your source.
Oh, go for it. I'm just letting you know. Share the live as well, everyone. Copy links. Send it to a few friends. If you do like my content, follow me if you haven't already. I go live literally every single day, everyone. Also, if you do want to support me, Venmo and Cash App is in the bio, everyone. Just letting everyone know, we are going to be doing a Palestine and Israel conversation at some point. I'm not going to be debating it myself, but I will be mediating a debate between that, and all the proceeds are going to be going to humanitarian efforts in Palestine. Just letting everyone know that's going to be coming here pretty soon. Letting you all know.
All right, bro. You clearly got it all figured out. So let's go back to Trump. So I'm just saying that if there was President Trump in office, a person who had renowned world peace while he was president, I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be a war in Ukraine, and I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be a war.
Wait, what's the source?
There's no fucking source for that. That's an opinion.
So exactly my point. There's no fucking source. Everyone type trust. Wait, can I get it? Wait, hold up. Can I get a trust me bro in the comment section, everyone? Can I get a trust me bro?
Yeah, give me a trust me bro.
Can I get a trust me bro in the comment section, everyone?
Hell yeah. Look at those people.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, please, bro. Please trust me.
All right, bro. What do you got to say? You think Biden's doing a good job? You think our inflation rate's good? You think war in the Middle East and war in Europe's good?
Can you explain to me what Biden has to do with inflation?
Biden's just doing the best, bro.
Wait. Can you explain to me? Hey.
Biden dumped the oil reserves. That's why your gas is going up, folks. Biden killed the economy.
That actually doesn't make any sense. Yo, so Ryder, can you simmer down here for a second?
No, bro, I'm not simmering down.
Simmer down. So Biden releasing. Hold up.
This is our country.
Biden releasing.
Your children will grow up in this country.
I understand, Ryder. Let's just chill. Let's chill for a second. Okay. So it is the case that if you release supply into the market, the price will decrease. Okay, so when he released supply of the barrels and whatnot into the market, that decreased the price.
You fucking idiot!
Temporarily.
You dump them, and then you don't have anything to rely on. Of course, your price is gonna go up. He dumped it a while ago. He also killed the fucking Keystone.
Wait, no. Wait, Ryder. You're not understanding is having that in the market reduces the price, not increses it. That would make sense to say that an increase of supply. Ryder. If you've taken Ryder.
If that.
Okay, Ryder, we're going to mute you because you're having like an emotional breakdown right now. I need you to chill. I need you to listen for a second, okay? Right? Because if you don't listen at all, like there's literally going to be no basis here for us to like actually engage with anything. Okay, right. So like when it relates to inflation is something that is happening globally, isn't specific to just like Biden or to what would be to Trump. The same way that when you relate to like the global economic trends that related to like supply chains and unemployment when it related to the COVID pandemic, or you wouldn't say that was caused by Trump. So the 14.8% unemployment you wouldn't associate with Trump, the same way that just because there's an association with inflation now and there being Biden in office, that doesn't mean it necessarily was caused by Biden. Katie, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. All right. You can unmute, my guy. Yo, everyone, mods, please mute the people who are spamming that one website.
Bro, I don't got anger issues, bro. I'm not a fucking crybaby. I work outside every fucking day. I'm tired of just seeing this stupid shit of just people just spewing what the fucking media tells them to spew. Like, you guys just have to like wake up and realize that the dude who's been indicted like 6 fucking times is not the bad guy, bro. Like, look at our country.
6? You mean 90? You mean 90?
Oh my God, however many times they're gonna fucking continue to indict.
Yeah, you can't even count. There are so fucking many.
Bro, oh my God. How many times has Biden gone up on stage and rambled on about some nonsensical bullshit? Many times, bro. I would rather have
How many times has Trump done that?
Bro, what? What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, listen, Trump goes on stage and rambles all the time.
Yo, can I, is there an option where I can mute you so I can
No,
speak?
there isn't an option. Do you want to hear something where yo, by the way, Morgan, I appreciate the cash app. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So did you know that I can show you videos of Trump saying dumb shit, right? And not making any sense. Do you want me to show you one right now? Do you want to watch it right now? Or no?
Turn it on, bro.
Okay.
Time to go on vacations. There won't be time to go golfing all the time. I'm not going to play much golf because there's a lot of work to be done. But you need leadership. Yeah. You know, you can't fly to Hawaii to play golf. I don't know where the president was. He wasn't very far away. Maybe he was playing golf. Obama, it was reported today, played 250 rounds of golf. Obama went golfing every day. Let Obama go play golf every day. Obama plays more golf than professional players in the PGA Tour. Playing a lot of golf. He's played more than most PGA touring professionals play. More than a guy who plays in the PGA Tour.
He's talking about
golf. More. Learning how to chip, learning how to hit the drive, learning how to putt. Oh, I want more. If you become president and you go to the White House,
all right, turn the shit off.
Would you want to leave the White House?
Listen to me. That dude had full control over what he was saying during all of those videos.
Okay. Yeah, he had full control, all right. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. He had full control and yet still said something as incoherent as that. He literally golfed more than Obama. He spent $144 million of taxpayer money in 4 years when Trump literally when Obama spent $80 million.
Source, I want a fucking source right now. Source, give it to me. Come on.
What? What is he saying? When Obama spent $80 million in 8, and all of the $80 million was military events.
Give me the source. Give me the source.
TrumpGolfCounts.com. Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much.
Also, bro, you know,
Margella, I appreciate the cash app. Thank you so much.
His presidency on vacation at the beach, just soaking up the sun while there's, you know, thousands of people dying.
So Trump did the exact same thing. You understand that, right?
Yes, I'm making fun of Biden's speech impediment. He doesn't have.
You should not. Wait, that's so fucked up. Yo, he does absolutely. Wait.
No,
Yo, we didn't. I'm not okay with that. Yo, fuck off, Ryder. Be quiet. Why are you making fun of someone's speech impediment?
Impediment?
Okay, I literally misspoke. Crazy, right? You have an issue with people like misspeaking?
No, Biden didn't have a speech impediment, bro. He's just become so senile.
He literally does have a speech impediment. He absolutely has a stutter. He has a stutter, right? But I agree there is some level of mental degradation, right? But it is the case that he has a stutter. That is true.
That is 100% false.
No, it's not. It is absolutely true.
When did you get a speech impediment as soon as he became president, or after?
No, he's had one. He's had one.
Okay. Well, if you think Biden's our Lord and Savior here, so why did his brother, through an offshore account, send him $200,000? Our president...
Appreciate the booth. Thank you so much.
Our president has just received $200,000 from his brother from a Chinese corporation.
Yeah, can you send me the source for that?
Hunter's laptop, bro.
Can you send me the source for the $200,000 going to Biden? One, and then two, also, again, $144 million of taxpayer money that he spent, and a lot of them were at his own businesses like Mar-a-Lago. It is the case that we can point at Trump and we can be like, oh, he actually funneled taxpayer money into his own businesses. And you see fucking no issue with that?
I would love to see the source on that, bro, for real.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, TrumpGolfAccount.com.
Trump golf account. That sounds super unbiased.
No. You can look at all of it. They have literally the exact dates in which all of this are done. They have links to every single one of them. It's literally the easiest way of looking at it. Bro, and you can compare to Obama as well. Like you can look at private military and whatnot. All of them this is Obama.
Obama dropped 25,000 bombs on the Middle East. I don't give a shit about what Obama did.
Or no, this is Trump, and then this is Obama. This is for private, all under Trump. This under Obama, a lot of them are from military.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so the spending, an overwhelming majority of the spending was military for Obama, but when it relates to Trump, all of it was private. And most of the private ones, they were like to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, you can read through all of them.
Stole $144 million, but he gave away his presidential salary every year.
So Trump spent 127 days. That's a $400,000
Seems like a weird guy to, let some lady stay in his fucking hotel for, I think, more than 10 years because she didn't have the opportunity to get a house. Seems like a horrible guy who also helped right after 9/11, sent hundreds of his workers over to the sites to help clean up. Sounds like a horrible dude. Sounds like the worst guy possible, bro. He's not a fucking crazy lunatic. The dude has a past.
Wow. A multi-billionaire paid for one person's housing, right? And that proves that he's a good person? A multi-fucking billionaire?
Have you bought someone's house?
I'm not a multi-billionaire.
Oh, but
if I was a multi-billionaire, absolutely. I appreciate the food. Thank you so much.
People's houses? Because that dude has more money than Trump ever did.
And again, we can hold that. I'm going to hold that same standard. By the way, I'm going to hold that same standard to Elon Musk. If I had that much money, I would absolutely be using it for humanitarian affairs.
Oh,
when it relates to that much money, absolutely.
Mine fucking, lithium and use African children in Africa to abuse them for child slavery, pretty much, to fuel our economy. But
I think that's bad as well. I don't ignore that. When did I ignore that? When did I ignore that? I've actually addressed that on my live so many times.
Really? Okay. Well, yes. I'm glad you've at least done that, because if you want to talk about electric and all that bullshit, then you have to realize that is probably one of the best ways lithium is mined.
Wait, and Ryder, by the way, you literally misspeak and mess up your stuff all the time, and no one makes fun of it, but you literally make fun of it when other people do it. I think that's so fucking funny.
Are you seriously making fun of my speech impediment right now, bro? Are you serious?
Again, no, I'm not making fun of it. I said it's hypocritical.
I'm gonna get you canceled, bro. That's so fucked
I like how you didn't listen to a single word I said. I said it's hypocritical for you to make fun of that.
Blast you on TikTok.
I never made fun of you. I literally said it's hypocritical.
Please tell me, who's paying you?
You also don't have a speech impediment, and I'm not paid by anyone.
Who's
People in the chat. That's literally it. I've never taken money from any business, from anything, any institution, anything.
I don't know. You seem a little fishy to me.
Yeah, because you're fucking brain dead.
I'm
this is like the literally state of society. You literally believe shit like that is real. You actually believe that I would be paid for and bought for. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I do absolutely.
Please give me money. Please give me money. I will take it. I will if you're gonna pay me to say the same shit I'm paying right now, give me that fucking money, please. I will take it. Like, dude, that's wild, bro.
Bro, do you know how to change a tire?
Not by myself, no.
Do you know how to change your oil?
Yes, I do.
Do you know how to protect someone who you love? Do you know how to fight someone? Have you ever been in a fight?
Not a legit fight, no.
No, you've never been in a fight.
I appreciate the handout. Thank you.
So you're gonna sit
as a kid,
and you're gonna try to mock me while I'm talking to you. You have.
When did I mock you?
You've literally been doing it the entire time. But
name one time. Name one time.
All right, shut up. Let me get back to what I'm.
You can't name one time?
Let me get back to what I'm saying here, bro. Is everybody who agrees with you has had little to none life experience. If you
think you have a lot of life experience, Yedis, thank you so much for the $25 Cash App. Yedis in the comment section. Yedis.
If you are voluntarily wanting a presidential candidate that is going to make the economy worse, then you are
How is he going to
possibly.
make the economy worse, Ryder?
Bro, our inflation is through the fucking roof.
Wait, that's a global phenomenon. Can you explain to me how Biden
A
caused
global
inflation?
phenomenon? How is
Yeah.
our inflation going through the roof a global phenomenon?
Because
Did you
other
know-
places around the world are seeing higher rates of inflation.
You know what's happening right now is corporations are tax gorging us. You know when eggs went to $7?
What tax gorging?
I mean price gorging. Sorry, they're price gorging. us.
Gorging?
Yes. So you remember when
You mean
eggs?
price gouging?
Oh my fuck.
I appreciate the 7 month. Thank
All
you
right,
so
bro,
much,
remember
Cole.
when
Appreciate
eggs
it.
used to be 99 cents?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, should have figured. Okay. So eggs
Appreciate
used
the
to be
marvelous
99
confetti. Thank you
cents.
so much. I live in
And then-
California. I don't think I'm gonna have $99, 99
Fuck,
cents.
of course you live in California, bro. I literally hope
I
that
grew up
stays
in Iowa,
forever.
though.
I don't care. Don't care.
Cool,
Never.
cool, dude.
So
Cool,
eggs
dude.
used to be 99 cents, and then we had that bird flu influenza that killed a lot of laying producing chickens in this country. Eggs shot to $7. Eggs are at $3.50, and they're saying the price returned.
Wait, so how is that going to relate to Biden if it literally relates to a flu? Like, dude. So again,
Because
can you
he's not implementing policy to stop them from doing this, bro. Because he's sitting on the fucking beach licking fucking ice cream cones and staring at little girls. That's what the dude's doing. He's a fucking
What are you
pedo.
talking about, dude? Again,
His
okay,
whole
you
string's a
you just
pedo.
named that he's a P3DO. All right, okay, we can point at the fact that Trump literally would go into what he literally owned, like a beauty pageant. He would go into places where little girls were changing, right?
Source?
And then I can send you a source right now. I have literally articles I can send you, and would justify by saying that he owns it.
Yeah, bro. You just gotta be fucking with me right now.
I'm not.
I don't think that this is all right, bro.
You don't think what's all right? Again, so you just made a claim that he's like looking at children. You had no justification for that claim. I can send you multiple articles right now
Have you
that
seen the
indicate that.
videos of the dude like trying to fucking like bite that little baby that lady's holding? He's like a normal person.
I haven't seen that, no.
Oh my god, of course you haven't seen it, bro. You're only seeing one side of the story. I've seen fucking both sides.
Okay, if you want to hold up things that we actually have evidence for, Trump was held liable in a civil court for SA. Appreciate the IC. Thank you so much.
Yeah. He was.
Mm-hmm. And you still
And
support him?
So was Deshaun Watson, and people still support him.
And do you think I'm one of those people? If he was held liable, if he was held liable, absolutely
If it
not.
doesn't fit your narrative,
I'm
you'll
not-
support whoever.
Dude, what are you talking about? I'm not going on here for a narrative. What I'm going on here is to express what I think and what I believe. Okay, I'm not pushing a narrative. I have no reason to push a narrative from my position. Or actually, I take that back. Everyone has reason to push a narrative.
why do you
I'm
do
not
this?
pushing a narrative.
Let me ask you that. Why do you do this? Is there good money in it? Be honest.
Well, I do make good money now, but I don't do this because I make money. I do this because I think that I want to influence people for the better. I want our society to be significantly more critical thinking because it influences politics, it influences our broader society, it influences how people are treated, right? And that very, very clearly has impacts on people into the future, right? So education and debates and stuff like that, that's really important for progressing society.
Let me ask you another question. Do you think that LGBTQ like teachings and stuff like that should be allowed into like school?
LGBTQ teachings saying gay people and trans people exist?
What?
Do you mean saying trans people and gay people exist and saying that they're accepted?
What are you talking?
Is that it? Is that the issue? Then what's the issue?
I don't have a problem with. I just think that if they want to keep religion out of school, then we should keep religion.
Appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. I'm actually
and all of that. I think
I'm actually okay with having if you want religion in school, are you okay with having a world religions? Like we can have like a main religions class, like a religious studies sort of thing.
What?
Yeah, religious studies.
What about them?
If you want a religion class or you want stuff that would be related to religion, how about a religious studies class that's all of the main religions? not just Christianity.
I think it should be optional. I think that if someone wanted to learn about that, they shouldn't. And the same should go for LGBTQ stuff. It shouldn't be
Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. No, saying that it's accepted. Wait, hold up. Saying that it's acceptable to be gay and trans is not something that's crazy. That's the same thing as saying it's acceptable to be of different types of religions. If you're saying that you should have freedom of religion, okay, so that's already something that you think should be mandated in the school systems. Is this idea that people are accepted? Okay, so it is the case that saying people are accepted for being gay and trans. There's nothing wrong with that. Appreciate the gem gun. Thank you so much. So what is specifically wrong with like what you're talking about? Like, what are you saying is bad?
I'm saying that the narrative, not the narrative. I'm saying that LGBTQIA, whatever, I don't even know how long it goes on anymore, but that information should be taught to kids when they're older. It shouldn't be introduced.
That gay people and trans people exist?
No, they clearly won't. I think that it's the job of the parent to talk to them about sexual things, like gender.
Sexual thing. Okay, wait. Gender is not sexual, by the way. But when it relates to this, just saying some boys like boys, some girls like girls, and some boys like girls, is that a bad thing?
No, but there's more to that.
Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. That's all that's all that's being talked about. If you're talking about like fifth grade is when they start talking about anatomy. Later on, they would talk about things like sex, like in high school, or like late in like eighth grade, they would start talking about that type of stuff, or sixth grade, right? That's typically speaking when stuff is like that, and that's with sex. Or straight people, right? Sex and straight people. So like, again, that already talks about a lot of that stuff, right? All it would be is just also extending that to individuals in which are gay, right? The same types of stuff that we have for people who are straight, we're saying should also exist for individuals who are gay. What's wrong with that? That's completely age appropriate. If you think it's age appropriate for straight people, it's age appropriate for gay people.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't. This is a lose-lose conversation about.
How is it a lose-lose? Because you have no arguments?
No, because whatever I'm gonna say, people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, you can't say that. Nobody can say that anymore. That's so rude."
What's rude?
Little fucking kids shouldn't be at drag shows watching.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What kids are going to drag shows?
People are taking their kids to drag shows, bro.
Okay, why is that your biggest issue?
Because
in the U.S., that's the biggest issue you want to bring up in the U.S. And also, by the way, most in the drag shows that you're referencing, those are not even sexual drag shows. Most times.
Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? I have to search through the fucking web, but I probably could find that video of that fucking grown ass dude.
And again, how would that relate to the rest of people who are gay and the rest of people who are engaging in drag shows? Neither of those things would be entailed. Just because there would be an individual that oversteps when it's not most of them, right? That doesn't mean that it is the case that there would be an overstepping in most of them or in the context of gay people.
My parents are nice people, Humby.
They're just not related. Ryder, did you just listen to anything I said?
No.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah.
Can you turn your thinking cap on and turn your ears up?
Yeah, bro. Go for it.
Yeah, so how is this going to relate to the rest of gay people? Right? How is this going to relate to the rest of drag shows?
It puts a bad image on them, especially.
Okay. So when there are white boys that shoot up schools, right? Does that put a bad sort of image on white people? Is that your view? On white boys? On you? So you specifically, me? Right? Is that something wrong with us because there are some people who are white and males that did that?
Yeah, bro. White people are crazy. Like, for real.
Are you actually truly saying that?
Yeah, no. You should. If you see a male who looks out of the ordinary and is walking towards you, you probably should avoid them, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's just like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What do you mean it's the dumbest thing?
Okay, so if this guy was walking towards you,
wearing a dress,
if this grown man was walking towards you, would you run away? Would you be scared?
I probably would avoid him. Probably not going to be my best friend. If you see a white boy with a hoodie on at the back of the class reaching for his backpack, what are you going to do?
Okay. I don't know if Trump is considered white, though. Trump is orange.
Yeah, bro. He likes his fucking spray tans. Leave him alone. He likes his spray tans like Biden likes his little kids and his fucking embezzled money.
Can you give me evidence of any of that? I can give you evidence that Trump is orange.
Yeah, I'm looking right at him, bro. What are you on about? So you're against orange people or what?
You see
No,
color?
I just think that in his bronzer they put Cheeto dust.
This guy sees color.
They put Cheeto dust in his bronzer.
Maybe he likes Cheeto dust, bro. You never know. Well, you know what, man? I think that when you go to buy a house, you're going to look back at this time and you're going to be like, fuck, I wish I would have voted for the dude that was actually for
When
our...
I go to buy a house?
Yeah, bro.
Why when I go to buy a house?
Why I said when you go to. When is future?
I said why when I go to buy a house?
Because you're not going to be able to, bro.
I'm not going to be able to buy a house?
No, bro.
Why not?
Look at the projections. They're saying by 2030, 2050, we're going to fucking be a renter's world. Like I said, bro, BlackRock is buying up.
So I don't think that's going to necessarily happen. I think that we're not going to be completely renters. But yeah, renting is going to be prevalent as it always has. But like, again, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be able to. I think that we could relate to the rest of my generation having issues. Absolutely. Right. Like, again, the housing prices in the US are absolutely ridiculous, and that's something that needs to be addressed. But it also is the case that people who are in my generation also need to know that there are places in the US where the cost of living is not very much. Right?
Yeah,
there's very low cost of living.
Do you want to live in Pennsylvania?
Do I want to live in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't currently, right? But it is the case that it would be better for people who do want to live better lives, right? To live in places in which there are significantly
you want a better life, right?
But you also have to manage the idea that there are different types of jobs.
You want a better life, right?
Thank you, Pulse. I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I can't do one shot of tequila. I don't drink. Say what you said.
Better life, right?
Me? Yeah, of course, everyone does.
So why are you openly supporting a president who is causing conflict across the world, pretty much?
What conflict?
Well, we have a conflict in Ukraine that he is avidly...
So Trump caused the conflict in Ukraine? Really?
Did he really? Please explain.
No, you said he caused these conflicts. Explain how he caused that.
I'm talking about Biden.
Yeah, I meant Biden, yeah. How did Biden cause that?
Because he's so fucking senile and old. Russia's looking at this dude as the leader of the free world, and they're like, yo, we're gonna fuck shit up now because these guys got a fucking puppet in office. It's exactly what they're thinking. If you think that a weak leader of
Ryder, you are the Putin understander. You are the Putin understander, so real. You are exactly in Putin's mind right now. He said, damn, there's a puppet in office. We gotta go now.
Yeah,
that's why he went. So real.
You think this shit would have happened with Trump in office?
Can you give me any reason to believe it wouldn't?
Because Trump actually had good relations with Russia and...
wait, so are you saying that he had really good relations insofar as that there could have been some type of collusion?
Bro, they already tried that. You know it's not true.
Wait, no. So again, you'll say that there are good relations. Wait, by the way, you'll say there are good relations. Let me finish, please. Ryder, be quiet. Ryder, be quiet. Ryder, be quiet. Ryder, be quiet. So you'll say that there are good relations whenever it relates to this scenario, but then you cherry pick it, and whenever it relates to that scenario, now there's not good relations between Trump and between Russia.
Yeah.
Any argument?
Do you have any argument?
Yeah, I always run arguments.
All right, go. Let's argue in real life, face to face.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Come to LA.
All right, I will.
Okay.
Send me your address. DM it to me right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Look it up right now. I use telepathy. You have it in your head right now.
Got it. Thanks.
I will IRL debate you.
So, all right. Because the only way to reason with someone like you is to actually... I want you to actually come to me. I want you to come to me.
Ryder, are you even old enough to go on a plane yourself?
No. Huh?
Are you even old enough to go on a plane yourself?
Yes, bro.
Really?
Yes, I am. Let's go. I want you to come to me, and I want you to come work with me for one day. And
Megan, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I want you to come work. I will pay for your flight out to me. You come to Colorado. You can do whatever you want for the I'll pay for.
Why didn't you just talk to Dean? Dean's already in Colorado.
I'll pay for your flight for 6 days. You work 3 days, and then by the end of the day, let's see if you still like Biden.
I don't have time to do that. I go to school.
You don't have time to do that, bro?
Yeah, I have school.
Oh, bro, you didn't even go outside today. You didn't even touch grass. You got plenty of time, bro.
Yep, I don't know what grass is. But yeah, I did. I have school. I can't just
20
leave.
degrees when I woke up at 5:30 this morning.
Good to hear.
Yeah, bro, it's a tough world out here in the actual real working world. It's pretty crazy.
Am I not in the real world right now?
No, bro, you're not in the real world because I was in college last semester, and let me tell you, it really misconstrues what life truly is. I grew up on a farm, motherfucker, and I grew up every day waking up at 6 in the morning, going out and feeding goats, cows, chickens, all the bullshit. And then all of a
Thank
sudden...
you for the subscription as well. I appreciate it.
Someone like you goes
Thank
to
you,
school.
Jack.
All right, bro. You don't even listen. You don't even care.
No, go ahead. I was just saying thank you, man. Chill.
Close fucking book.
No, just tell me. Just tell me.
Make it in life, bro. You don't have any work ethic. You don't have any survival skills.
No work. I have no work ethic.
If you were put in the wild, you would die 2 days in. Let me tell you, that's coming. That reality is coming for this country if your narrative keeps going. You people.
Appreciate Little Ground. Thank you so much. Wait, can you explain? Can you explain to me how I have no work? Wait, Ryder. Can you explain to me how I have no work ethic?
You have no work ethic. I can 100. You have no physical work ethic. You might be able to type on a computer and get a fucking project done, but if you put and I told you to fucking put a T-post in the ground, you'd look at me like I was some kind of fucking like.
Thank you for the marvelous confetti. I appreciate it. Okay, what's price elasticity?
Do you know what a T-post is?
What's price elasticity?
Do you know what a T?
What's price elasticity of demand?
Wait, what?
What's price elasticity of demand?
That's economics. Let me ask you something to do where the elasticity is how like rare it is or something like that. No? What is it?
No. How much there is going to be a particular change in demand given a particular change in price?
How much there is in demand.
How much there's going to be a change in demand given a particular change in price. Appreciate the hat mustache. Thank you so much.
You could literally just round up what I just said. The scarcity.
That wasn't even fucking close.
Okay, sorry, I don't know textbook definition of fucking.
Yeah, Ryder. I'm sorry, I don't know some random ass thing about a T-post. I don't know what the fuck that is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the sale.
Alternator is? What does your alternator do?
I don't know what that is either. Do you want me to continue to ask you economics terms?
Buddy. Guess what that's on?
Appreciate the sale away. Thank you so much. How many continents are there?
7.
Okay, can you name them?
Australia, Northern Europe, Northern
Europe,
Europe, South Asia.
Yeah, so real.
South America, North America, and then it's just Asia, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. You really put me on the spot here. I thought I knew this. I think I named them all, right?
Okay. The only reason I ask you is because you're asking me dumbass questions that don't relate to the topic.
Dumbass questions. So what's an alternator?
How is that even related to the topic?
We're asking each other things that we probably should know. And sorry, I couldn't name us on 7 continents off rip. I'll probably get it. But let's ask you another question.
Yeah, like you literally started asking me questions and I brought back an IQ test question. I don't even do the IQ test anymore.
Well, honestly, bro, I really hope that something in your life works out for you. I wish you the best, man. Honestly, this has been fun. I really think that one day you're going to look back on your...
Come on, don't run now. Come on. Stand your ground. Okay. Stand your ground. Be tough, Ryder.
All right, bro.
I thought you were a tough man.
I try to be, bro. Try to be.
Okay, then hold your position.
All right, I'm gonna
be strong. It's your time to shine, Ryder.
What do you mean hold my position, bro? What are you talking about? This isn't my time to shine.
Why are you back down? Why are you backing down?
My time to shine is when I show up to the gates of heaven and God looks at me and he goes, "You've been a faithful servant." That's
that
what
makes sense. That makes sense.
You know what? That's the problem. Is we've lost touch with what we really are, and what we look like. We're just fucking falling apart, and it's sad, bro. This country's fucking sad.
What about our country is sad?
It's sad, bro. We have economic disparity. We look like a third world country with the Gucci belt on,
people hear others.
You want to know why? Because fucking Republicans won't vote for universal health care. Because Republicans won't vote for childcare, universal childcare. Because Republicans won't vote for paid family leave. Because Republicans won't vote for paid maternity leave. Because Republicans won't vote for paid paternity leave. Because Republicans won't vote for broader access to these different types of social services that other countries around the world already have had access to for fucking decades.
All right, bro. How much of that money that we sent to Ukraine could have been used for universal?
Bro. It's a loan lease, man. It's a fucking lend lease. I mean, it is literally a loan. Okay, we're getting that money back plus interest.
Yeah,
you know how that works.
We got veterans starving and dying on the street, but we got
we should be able to pay for them. You know who's also defunding that? You know who's also defunding services, social services for veterans? Oh, let's think about this for a second. Republicans! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Because that's not military. That's veterans funding, right? These are social services. We can absolutely, right, make sure that people have the basic necessities that they need, right? Like universal healthcare, access to education, right? Paid family leave, all those other things I was referencing, right? And broader social services, right? Like other countries have. That's possible. There's not an issue with that.
Someone said red states are literally the poorest, and that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know what, bro?
That is actually true. So on average, Republican states are doing worse off than Democratic states. But I mean, I don't think that says anything about the presidents. Wait, hold up. I don't think that says anything about the parties, but it is true. All right, it is true.
What about standard of living? Have you gone down?
You're cutting out.
You gone to downtown LA recently?
I live in LA.
So you've seen all the homelessness down there?
There's actually things that they're setting up now.
Don't lie.
Ryder, I want you to listen. There are things in LA in which people are setting up, right? They have like these tiny home areas and communities that they've set up in LA for people who are homeless, but I agree that they have not done enough. Right? I think that there can be better services for this type of stuff.
They're handing out clean needles so they can keep shooting up though, right?
So if there should be, they're actually Ryder. So there should be safe places for
all those people.
So drugs should be decriminalized and legalized. So there should be safe places for people to go to where there are medical health professionals.
Yeah,
can you listen? Can you listen for a second? Can you listen for a second, please? Or I can mute you. I can mute you if you don't listen. Okay. All right. So it is the case that if you want to reference, thank you for the Cash App as well. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Pulse. Appreciate it, Owen, as well. Yeah, so we can decriminalize and legalize as other places have, particularly like Portugal. You still have some of the highest overdose usage rates and addiction rates in Europe. Now they have some of the lowest after decriminalization policies and having different places where you can safely take these different types of drugs.
Why would you even?
So that is the case,
bro. Why do we have to make it legal to use these drugs when we could just?
Because then we can regulate it. Because Ryder, we can regulate it then. Thank you for the hand. I appreciate it. Because when you don't regulate it, it is the case that people buy from the black market, and in the black market, people can lace drugs. Okay, that's why 45,000 people die every single year due to laced drugs, and that's due to fentanyl. So fentanyl is laced in drugs, and then people die because of that, because of literally they're buying from black markets. Okay, that's why you want legalized and regulated markets when it relates to these types of things, because we know people are going to do this regardless.
So are you against guns?
I think there should be some gun restrictions, but I'm not against all guns like existing. like ideally speaking, yeah. If that reduced, I'm for whatever reduces like people getting harmed when it relates to guns.
Okay. Yeah. So if we legalize drugs, people aren't going to die. Okay.
But no, people will die just at a lower rate, right? As it is the case that in particularly like in Europe, like again, Portugal has adopted this. They used to have some of the highest overdose rates, addiction rates, and and usage rates in Europe. Now they have some of the lowest after this.
But why would we just give the problem a wheelchair?
Crystal, thank you so much for the Cash App, Crystal. I appreciate it.
I just don't understand, bro.
What do you mean a wheelchair? I'm confused what you're trying to say there.
I don't know where that analogy was going. But
yeah, I'm really confused what you're just saying.
I don't understand this, bro.
This makes it better off for people.
How does it?
And it makes it easier for them to get access to help where they can get off of drugs.
So,
whereas if you just leave people to take them
have you ever known?
Wait, are you just for putting people who are drug addicts in prison?
No.
What do you want to do then?
I think they should.
What's your solution?
Help. I think they should be given help, not more.
How do you get them help? social
Oh, hey,
services
buddy,
that
huge
Republicans are
problem.
not
Let's
voting
just give you
for?
more fucking coke, but we're gonna
Wait, how do you get help, Ryder? Social services that Republicans are not voting for? How do you get help?
What?
Yeah, how do you get help? Social services that Republicans are not voting for? That would be how you get help.
I bet
right?
you
But
Democrats aren't
your
voting for it
Republicans
either.
are not voting for them.
I bet you Democrats aren't voting for it either. That's why it's not
Democrats
passing.
are voting for actual
Hello, bro?
policies when it relates to social services significantly more than Republicans are.
Okay, but bro, you're it doesn't make any sense. Listen to me. Just going like if so you have someone who's a user. They abuse drugs, they use drugs, and instead of being like, yo, no more fucking drugs, you're just gonna be like, all right, bro, here you go. Here's your fucking little crack pen. Just go hit this in the corner 2 times, then you gotta give it back.
No. Here's what happens. There are going to be places where people can go to where it is the case that there are like doctors, professionals there. I appreciate the 7-month subscription. Thank you so much, Scotty. Thank you so much. Let's go. W's in the chat for Scotty, everyone. So there would be professionals there that would be able to tell them how much is too much, right? Would be able to recommend them different types of things, administer Narcan if they overdose, or other stuff like that. So there's safer administering of these different types of drugs rather than if we were to leave it up to like people unregulated.
All right, bro. I just I think you got that one all figured out in your brain, but to me it doesn't make any sense.
What's your solution? Tell me.
How about what we do is what Donald, you know what? I heard you saying this earlier, actually. You wanted to put all drugs, no. So I think that if someone who is moving a lot of weight, like a ton of drugs, and they've probably been the reason for the death of a lot of people, I think they should be tried for murder. I think that's a solid policy, actually. You know, if somebody was driving around and they were giving out laced fucking cocaine or something like that, and they knew it was
so laced and they knew. I agree with you when it relates to that, but we're talking about just drug dealing in general, right?
But still, bro, like these drug dealers, I mean, they don't know what they're getting sometimes, bro, and they're involuntarily killing people.
Yeah, so can you give me evidence anywhere specifically where Trump says that when he says that there should be an imposing for death penalty on drug dealers that he leaves out marijuana?
Oh my God, I don't think he was talking about fucking weed, bro. Everybody knows.
Can you give me one place? Because again, he just references like execute drug dealers. Like he didn't specify like specifically what type of drugs. Would you like me to play the clip?
No, bro, I don't need you to play another fucking 4-minute clip.
I didn't play a 4-minute clip. Yeah, mods are trying to get the spam. Everyone, we're trying to get it. I'm gonna take off some of my old mods because it is actually like I do need to like manage and like add new mods.
Yeah, bro. I guess I really am. Someone said I'm in my own world. I guess I kind of am.
Everyone, if you want to be a mod, and you are here a lot, you can type in the comment section me, and I'll probably add you as a mod. Everyone,
bro. Don't even.
So I have to unmod people. Just give it a second, everyone. I need to like actually get some openings. I'm opening a bunch right now. Just give it a second, everyone. Can you make an argument or something?
Oh yeah, my bad, bro. Let me just let me stew something up here real quick. I actually got to go outside, so I'm gonna mute myself for a second, but I'll be back in like 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay, bro. All right, chat. Send a guest request right now. If you disagree, tap that screen. In the meantime, let's try to get 750,000 likes, everyone. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends, everyone. I'm looking for people that I see in the comment section all the time. Fuck it. Like a poll just went up. I literally can't see shit, everyone. There we go. Why are the polls like? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to, everyone. Just give it a second, everyone. I'm trying to find. Hey, Ryder, can you give me an argument?
Did you figure out your mods, bro?
Can you give me an argument, please?
Did you figure out your mods?
Yes, I'm okay. Just can you give me an argument?
Yeah, bro. What? So I really got nothing. I got nothing to say to you. Do you have an argument? Because I'd love to continue this conversation. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah. So I'll just continue running things. Are you okay with Trump saying the election stolen years after? Shannon, thank you so much for mod. I appreciate it. For the $1. Shannon, type in the comment section right now. I'll try to look for you.
Am I okay?
Are you okay with Trump stealing about the election or lying about the election for the past few years? Saying that it was stolen?
It could have been. Could have been. I'd say 50-50 it wasn't. There was dead people voting.
Jordan, thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you so much. So there are dead people that vote in every single election, right? By the way, there's a lot of, I don't know what's the background noise. There's dead people that vote in every election. There was actually less fraud in this election. There was less people in this election that you can mute your mic when I speak. There were less people in this election that were less people who were dead that proportionally speaking in this election. Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate the Venmo. Thank you for the little crown as well. I appreciate it. Madison, thank you for the Venmo as well. Less people proportionally in this election comparative to the other ones in terms of the fraud, right? So there's less fraud in this election comparative to others.
Yeah.
Juliet, thank you so much for the Venmo. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Get in, dog. Let's go.
All right. I just modded a few people, everyone. I'm done for right now. I will continue to mod people later, everyone. But I have a few more people now. If you see any of the spam like the specific, like adding the are you about to drive?
No.
Why are you getting in your car then?
It's private property.
Okay, no.
There's 20 miles of my own roads here.
Okay, are you driving?
No, I'm going like 10 miles an hour.
That is you driving. Have a good day, man. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. We are just looking for some debates. It's TikTok TOS, everyone. We got to go on to the next person, everyone. Again, it's TikTok TOS, everyone. Welcome to the new mods, everyone. Madeline, thank you so much for the Venmo. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yo, Toby, thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you for the cap. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
I'm 18.
For sure. Do you think that, do you support Trump?
I do.
Why so?
He's a businessman. He can open up the business again, especially in the blue collar industry. You look at the pipeline welders. Pipeline welders ain't making near as much as they used to. And he'll open up pipelines, which will help gas. It'll help natural gas costs.
So what pipeline specifically would he open up?
I'm not super into it, but I know for a fact that if the presidents change, and not even necessarily in Trump's way, that pipeline welding and more pipelines will be built and more pipelines will need repaired.
Hey, what's up with your bio? You said you're bruh, they? Nice pronouns. Bruh.
Yeah, that's me.
So why do you think bruh's a pronoun?
I mean, that's me.
Yeah, can you explain to me how it's a pronoun? Can you tell me what pronouns are first?
It's what people want to be called.
That's not just it. I mean, your name is what you want to be called. Is your name a pronoun?
It's what gender you want to identify as, but I don't believe in that. So
I shouldn't use he, him pronouns for you?
I mean, I don't care what you call me. As long as you ain't fixing to get your ass beat.
What? What? What for? Kaylin, thank you so much. I appreciate the Venmo.
I mean, it's pretty clear to see if you're a he or a she, and that's all there is to it.
Okay. So do you want to run a little game real quick right now?
What kind of game?
I have a question. So we're gonna ask you real quick. Do you think this person is a man or a woman?
Ain't that James Charles?
Is that a man or a woman? Armani, I thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Man or a woman?
I think it's James Charles, so I'm gonna say man.
So that's Ariana Grande. So that's a woman. That's a woman. Okay. So you're 0 for 1. So apparently you can't tell. So we're gonna go to the next person real quick. All right. We're gonna see if you get this right. We'll see if you do real quick. This person.
Woman.
Well, that's okay. Well, you're right. They are a woman, but they're a trans woman. That's Blair White. So, okay. You were 1 for 2. You were 1 for 2. We'll leave it on that one.
Hey, man, 1 for 2 ain't too bad.
Under your view, you wouldn't consider them a woman. They're a trans woman. They're a woman under my view, but under your view, they're not a woman.
Don't matter to me. I mean, I ain't dating her.
Okay, well, you were right. She's absolutely a woman. Hey, can we get a W's in the chat, everyone? Can we get a W's in the chat? Can we get an accident? Like, I like how you literally said Ariana Grande was James Charles. What? Thank you for he just got removed for community guidelines, everyone. Holy shit, everyone. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild, chat. That's wild. We're going to go on to the next person. If you like the content, follow me if you're ready. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 750,000 likes. We're going to be on until around 7:15 today, everyone. So we got another 2 hours left on the live. For the last hour of the live, we do actually have sub-only chat. So if you want to have access to the sub-only chat that does come on for the last hour of my live, subscribe to me if you haven't already. I go live literally every single day, everyone. So subscribe to me if you haven't already. You get access to the sub-only chat and the exclusive emotes. But we're going to go on to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. Bro, yo, thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Candy, thank you, Lady Candy. I appreciate the $30 Cash App. Everyone spam W Candy in the chat, everyone. CANDIE. Everyone spam W Candy in the chat, everyone. All right, we're going to the next person, everyone. Again, only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates. In the meantime, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live copy link. Send it to a few friends. We're going to the next person, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate the little crown. Thank you so much, MK. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're getting on to the next person. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Oh, they're definitely driving, everyone. We're going to go to the next person. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Yes, I do have a girlfriend. I've talked about my girlfriend many times on live. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Thank you for the hand. I appreciate it, Kay. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. For some reason, we're not going to this. Yo, thank you for the boo. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're going to go to the next person again. Only do send a guest request if you disagree, all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Twin. I'm 21.
Yeah, for sure. Do you support Trump?
Yeah, we support Trump, man. Free Trump out the chain gang. Y'all already know what it is.
Okay. So, Yanni, thank you so much for the $20 Cash App. W Yanni in the chat, everyone. So why do you support Trump?
Man, cause, you know what I'm saying? Trump for ATL. We support him down here. Hold on. We support him down here, bro.
Yeah, why do you support him?
Cause he just gang, man. You feel me? He rode through ATL not too long ago, so you know what I'm saying? He was just down here. He free. What my boy say?
No cat, you thought you kicked me out the live, bro? That boy. Hey, I ain't gonna cat. That boy Trump really.
Is it another dude? It's the same dude. I cannot believe it, dude. I don't know about the children specific, like just children alone.
Yeah, well, no, not
or is this just like the children like that will come across the border like typically like that happens every year. And Emma, thank you so much for the $30 Venmo, and Michelle, thank you for the $40 Venmo. Holy fuck, people are going crazy today.
So like a lot of these grown men will bring kids across the border to look as if they're a family, so they have a better shot of being able to stay in America. But they usually separate these children into camps, right? They separate them from the parents, or a lot of them don't come with their actual parents. They put them in these camps, and
separating children was specific under Trump. I don't think that's happening under Biden.
It is. There is an estimated.
So you think the Biden administration is separating families at the border?
They are. They actually are. And this actually came out yesterday. This is huge. They're actually giving. So you know when you get a puppy from wherever you adopted a dog, right? And they have someone come check up on the dog and make sure that you're.
Wait, Owen, can you give me a source on that real quick? Like can you give me like a title or something? I'll give you time to go find it real quick.
It's not easy to find. I tried to find it before I came on here, but there is a lot of clips. You can find it in the Senate hearing. I think it was Rand Paul. I think it was Rand Paul was interviewing the lady that runs it, and he was like, "Are you aware that a lot of these kids that you're releasing to these people are not being checked up on and are ending up in all of these labor camp, like they're basically being labor trafficked." So they're ending up in all of these places where they're not being paid. They're forced to work. And she admitted to it. She's like, yes, we do know that this is happening. There's 85,000 children under the Biden administration.
Wait, but being separated, you'd have to give me like specific things that you're referencing, because I know that the Biden administration settled with the ACO and like returned the kids that were like separated under Trump. I know that did happen.
You're not really going to find it in the news, but the lady admitted that, yes, we have been giving children, and we do know that these children are being used for free labor. They're not being paid. They're hardly.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. So we should have a significantly faster process for people to come into the country through the legal methods. So people are incentivized to go through legal processes, because it takes like 7 to 10 years, oftentimes on average, for people to get into the country. But one second before we do, I just want to say thank you to everyone real quick. Whitney, thank you for the $15 Cash App, and fucking Michael, chat. Michael came back. Everyone, he sent fucking $225, chat. Michael sent another 225. That's fucking crazy. Can I get another W Michael in the chat, everyone? That is actually fucking wild. That is actually fucking wild, chat. Like, that is so crazy. Sorry, you can respond now.
Yeah, so a lot of these kids are just being given to these quote unquote foster parents who are then using them in any way and means they want. They're not even keeping track of them. They aren't. They're not checking up on them. They're not making sure they're going to a good home. They're not vetting these people. They're not vetting the families. Like, if they give it to one adult, they don't vet the 5 other adults that could be in the same household. They're just letting these kids go, and they're not trying to get them to their families. So these kids are never going to see their families again, and the government doesn't even know.
So what do you mean they're just letting go and they're not trying to go to the families? Okay, you'd have to send me a particular source that relates to this.
I can't find you a source, but it's a Senate hearing. You can find clips on it. You can look it up on like Twitter and whatnot, and you can see.
Wait, but like, okay, so when we're talking about things in a Senate hearing, those are not necessarily things that are confirmed.
Well, she admitted to it. She said, yes, I do know about this. Yes, I do know this. Yes, I do know that. She kind of played it off the worst way possible.
Wait. By the way, okay, so remember the aliens claim at the Senate hearing? That didn't have verifiable proof, but they claimed at the Senate hearing, right?
Well, no, she verified it. She's the head of this, and she's like,
okay,
yes.
So if there was verified proof, there wouldn't just be a Senate hearing. There would be like verified documents you can look at, or like there would be like an institution that would relate to this idea.
Well, you can look it up. I'm not going to do all this research for you, but let's move on, Ben.
Come on, I don't know why you're saying that you would have to do research for me. Well, right? It is the case that you made this claim, and I'm just asking for the evidence that would relate to your claim.
It's not a claim. It's been proven. It's been verified.
If it's been proven and verified, then you'd be able to give me evidence of that, right? Like, all I did was ask for the evidence to be able to verify it myself, right? You're literally like relying upon me just accepting the claim just because I feel like it.
All right, then let's move on. Let's move on to Maui, the Maui wildfire, whatever the hell happened that burned down an entire city. Do you think that it's okay that the Biden administration is sending hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine and Israel, but they haven't given any aid?
So Trump also gave money to Israel. That would be the same under the Trump administration. And then also when it relates to Ukraine, that's that money's loans, right? So like I don't know what you're talking about. We're getting that money back plus interest.
We're definitely not getting that money back.
That's literally how loans work. Can you tell me how a loan works?
No, we're not getting that money back. There's no shot we're getting that money back.
That's how loans work. Can you tell me how a loan works?
Well, a loan works. Well, I know how a loan works. I'm not going to answer these questions. That's just.
So you pay back money, right, with a loan?
Ukraine isn't. We're giving them aid. It's called aid. It's called foreign aid.
Yeah, but it's a loan. It's a loan. The same way that the Marshall Plan was aid for countries after World War II, but it was also what's it called? A loan.
I thought you wanted to have a debate. I don't understand why you're not letting me get my full points out before you start chipping in.
Dude, right? Did I like cut you off too many times or something? Did I just like scream over you or something?
You have multiple times. I don't get my point across, and then you jump in halfway through. That's not really a debate. But let's move on. I've just given.
Wait, what did I just say to you? What did I just say to you?
I've given you 2 examples. I'm going to give you another.
No, what did I just say to you? Did you even listen?
I'm going to give you another example.
Okay, right? So you didn't.
So, if Biden is so good, then how come he is giving weapons to both sides of the Israel war? He's sending weapons to Ukraine, right? And then Ukraine is then selling them to Hamas. This has been proven.
Can you give me evidence of that?
Dude, again, just go look it up on Twitter. You find everything you need there. There's been
okay, so dude, Twitter, that's your source, dude. Go look it up on Twitter. Are you fucking serious, dude? Like, okay, every single claim you make, you can't just say, "Oh, just look it up," right? You got to. I mean, you point to something. Maybe give me a title, something I can look up to find it. Anything?
Every serial number of a gun is tracked.
Ryan, thank you so much for the Venmo. I appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you.
These guns and these weapons and this ammunition over to Ukraine, so they know every serial number of every gun that is given over to Ukraine. They have then found guns in Hamas's hands, in the hands of Hamas, that came from Ukraine. Guns that were sent to Ukraine have been found fighting forces in Israel by Hamas. And Iran.
So, I mean, I'd have to see the source that justifies that claim. 1, 2, when it relates to this. Also, like, it is the case that these are still loans. So, like, if someone gives you a loan, right, and then you give that to someone else, right, or you sell it to someone else, technically that's still legal, right?
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, if someone gives me something for a loan and then I rent that out that they loaned to me, that's still legal, right?
I think that's different when it comes to arms and military grade weapons.
If I buy a house with a loan, right? Can I rent out that house?
Well, of course you can.
Okay.
If you buy a gun with a loan, can you then rent that gun out?
Yeah.
To whoever wants it?
Yep. Violet, thank you so much for the Cash App.
You can't just be like, hey, here, you can go use this gun for whatever you want for the next week. Just give me $100. That's illegal. That's a felony.
So, sorry, what's the felony? Can you say that again?
I was saying, you're saying that the aid gone to Ukraine is like a loan, and then they can just...
Sammy, thank you for the hand hearts. I appreciate it. W Sammy, by the way. Can I get a W for Sammy, everyone, right now?
W Sammy.
Just because I know who that is. I was just saying.
Okay. Well, I think Trump has done a lot of good things, and I don't think he was really given much credit. I really don't. I don't think the Biden family is good at all. There's a lot of corruption in there. Obviously they're not going to do anything about it because, that's kind of the aisle that's there. They're on Biden's side, so you're not really going to see anything come of it.
Hey, so I have an article here from Euronews specifically that I can send you that fact checks the idea that Ukraine is supplying Hamas militants with NATO weapons. Would you like to look this up? You can look up Euronews, right, and then look up fact check. Has Ukraine supplied Hamas militants with NATO weapons?
That's what you want me to look up?
Yeah.
See, I don't have that much time, but I'm going to give you that win. I haven't done too much research on that. I've seen it a couple times. It is fact that Ukrainian weapons have gotten into Hamas's hands. Whether or not Ukraine is the direct supplier of that, I don't know. But it is a fact.
Wait, you'd have to send me stuff on that because again, this fact checks that. There were Twitter videos posted, and it says a fake video. It literally goes over. It says the video is 100% fake, right? It literally explains all of this. There's no concrete evidence that establishes a link between Hamas military arsenal and Ukraine, according to multiple arms experts. So you can also reference that because it seems like these are fabricated. So my point is, and I'm going to say this to everyone, there is a lot of information that is going around surrounding these circumstances that doesn't have legitimate basis, right, to the claims. So I would say that you should be very, very, very questioning the different types of claims that you hear about these, right? You should fact check them yourselves a lot, right? Because there's going to be a lot of information coming from many different sides that might be misinformation when it relates to these circumstances. I would just say be careful when it relates to looking at claims with this type of stuff.
Would you say I'm gonna move on the topic again. I don't like arguing on a single topic for forever. We could get on into one thing for a long time. We'll just bounce back and forth like you did with that one guy, for that one farmer dude that got into his truck and yeah, that was annoying as hell. But let's move on to economy, right? Would you say economy is one of the number one best things a nation can have? Like, is a healthy, good economy?
It's a very important thing, yeah.
It's a very important thing, right? Would you say that the economy under Trump is better than it is now?
That's hard to judge because, like, when we're talking about Trump at the end of his administration, it wasn't doing that great during COVID. Maybe.
Would you up until
maybe I don't know.
COVID really wasn't something that any president would have had to deal with that in the same way. So the economy would have taken the same hit regardless of whoever was in presidency. But
wait, the same thing happens with inflation. So, like, when you'll attribute all the things that are associated with Biden's administration to Biden, we don't attribute all of the things associated with Trump's administration to Trump.
Right. I'm glad you brought up inflation though. Did you know that inflation is up around, I think it's like 7% a month?
I don't think that's what it is right now.
Somewhere along the lines. I mean, if you look at the prices from just like wholesale prices has almost doubled for food in the last year. In the last
3.7%.
That's monthly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
8.2% last year.
That's crazy high. That is crazy high inflation.
Well, actually, it's way less than what it was. Our average inflation we want per year is going to be around like 1 to 2% inflation. So we're at a little bit less than 2 times what we would expect on a yearly basis. So that's definitely a good move in the right direction. Like, look at what we were at. We were at 7, dude. 7 is huge inflation.
That is massive inflation, and that's what, under Biden's administration?
This is that was under Biden's administration.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. There's the correlation causation fallacy. Just because 2 variables are associated does not mean one caused the other. If we look at Trump's administration, there was 14.8% unemployment under Trump's administration. Was that caused by Trump?
Probably COVID.
Okay, so probably worldwide inflation due to gas.
What we can
and like supply shocks
is gas prices were around like $1.70 when Trump was in office, and now I'm in Phoenix. And it's sitting around $4 right now. You're in LA. I assume it's going to be a little bit higher than that, but I think we get kind of the same gas. And that, I mean,
gas is expensive right now. I understand. I absolutely agree, right? But that's due to outside worldwide concerns, right? If we want to relate to OPEC, if we want to relate to Russian oil, we can also relate to the idea of the refineries in the United States.
Exactly. If Biden was a good president, he wouldn't have canceled the Keystone Pipeline. That would have given us
Keystone Pipeline is a Canadian pipeline. 1, 2, never expressed any type of oil, right? Never even transported anything, right? So again, when it relates to this, I see that to be very, very little reason why that would impact anything when it relates to this. As when we're relating to like the pipeline specifically, again, it never impacted supply chains. Right, at all. And there was environmental and ecological concerns that would have likely stopped it either way, even if Biden didn't expedite the process.
Well, did you know that Trump approved of oil to be pumped out of the deep Alaskan mountains where there is no life? People are like, don't touch Alaska. That's
because those are our nature reserves that y'all are going to decide to go fuck up.
There is no nature where they were going to pump. It is all ice. It is all snow. It is all rock. There is nothing that can live out where
I would have to see what you were where you are referencing then.
God, you always ask for a reference. It's so easy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to look at where we're. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'd have to know. There's nature, right? But is there ecological concerns in that area? That's likely speaking what's there.
It's hard to have a debate because I keep up with stuff, but I don't necessarily like to keep track of all the resources. Now, obviously, some of the things I would give you that the Ukrainian thing, I'm probably wrong on that. You're probably right on that. When it comes to oil, I kind of know my stuff a little bit. I've kind of grown up in it, and I know that there was a lot of approved jobs that would have given the U.S.
By the way, I didn't ask you for a source there. All I said is that I would have to see that.
Well, you know that Joe
Velvet,
Biden,
thank you for the meteor shower. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You know that one of Joe Biden's first executive orders in office was canceling thousands of oil projects. We could be the leading oil country in the world.
So what you're referencing is that they They were limiting like the buying, I mean, the federal lands. So it was the drilling on federal lands, but they brought that back. So we actually have oil, U.S. field production at higher rates than what we did under Trump. Did you know that? We're literally producing more oil now than we were then.
Can you give me a source on that? I don't.
Yes,
think
this is from the EIA, the Energy Information Administration, right? You can look this up, and it will show you. You can look up U.S. field production oil. Here, I have it right here. I can show you. It's from the EIA, and it has. You see the number where it is. Oh, you can't see. It goes back up to where it was, and I'll click the number and I'll tell you. For June 2019, it says 12,216 barrels per day. And then in July 2023, it says 12,991,000 barrels per day.
Okay. See, I don't necessarily think that's true. Reason being is because I do have.
This is the Energy Information Administration.
I know, but I have direct connections to oil refineries and people who run those oil refineries, and they are saying
oil refineries are different than the U.S. production. That we're talking about oil, so that refineries are going to be talking about like a different part of the process. Refineries. What refineries are you referencing to?
What do you mean? What refineries am I? I'm referencing to ExxonMobil, and Buckeye.
Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you so much.
Yeah, ExxonMobil and Buckeye.
ExxonMobil and Buckeye.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing with that, but yeah, you just look up U.S. field production oil, because those Exxon is, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Exxon does refinery. I don't think Exxon does refinery.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Do refine? Yeah, they are actually. Never mind. I apologize. They are a big refinery.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd have to look at like refineries in terms of the production of that. But I was referencing U.S. field production.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I want to change this up. I want to see your point of view. I want to start hearing your point of view. You've heard my.
How do you feel about the election? Right. I think that Trump lying about the election multiple years after indicates like a big issue. One, it could be under your worldview that either Trump appoints corrupt judges that literally committed treason under his worldview and defrauded the election from him, right? Or it is the case that he lost the election, right, and has been lying about it for the past few years. So which one would you accept?
I see. There was a lot. If you actually looked at the election, there was a lot of weird things that were going on. I can't remember which state it was. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But do you remember when there was like 70,000 votes that came out of nowhere, but they were all for Biden in the last like hour of the election?
I don't know about the way that you're referencing. I know that there was other types of stuff in terms of that, particularly in terms of like the counting that was brought in due to the mail-in ballots.
Yeah, see, I can't exactly talk to all of that. I have heard allegedly that there have been a lot of ballots that don't even have registration numbers on them, and nor do they have people that are living people's names on them.
Yeah, so there are dead people that vote in every election. Some people die after they vote, and that happens in every election. So this isn't specific to this election. It happened less proportionally in this election. I can send you multiple different sources on the idea that like this election was actually like less fraudulent than other elections in the past.
All right. So besides the election, what makes Biden so great?
Okay, so I don't think he's so great. But like my thing with this would be like, first of all, we could talk about like the progressive policy that would be more likely to happen under like a Biden administration comparative to a Trump administration when it relates to like universal health care, access to education, right, paid family leave, paid childcare, other stuff like that, right? Those are things I think that would be important to look at. Plus the fact that there would be federal judges that we put into place, that if there was conservatives in office or someone like Trump that are going to be blocking progressive legislation in the future, right? Again, we can relate to the idea of the election, again, the fact that he either stole it or the fact that he had corrupt judges. Which one was it? Would you like to answer that question?
Corrupt judges?
Which one? Corrupt judges or he lost the election? Which one?
Let's go with corrupt judges. I don't know.
Okay, so you think that Trump, right, is so busy appointing corrupt judges? So I would say he's not even like fit to be president because it seems like the people that he appoints to office, right, are corrupted.
And what makes you think that?
Well, that's actually your worldview, right? I don't think that they're corrupted, right? I think that they voted for the truth there because they said that Trump lost, right? There wasn't sufficient evidence. That's tough. But clearly speaking, right, I think that there's not sufficient evidence to overturn the election. So why would you indicate that that it would be effective at all to proclaim here that he won the election still? Because I still think that you don't think that he appointed corrupt judges.
I never claimed he won the election. I don't know where you're getting that from on my end.
That's definitely what it sounds like.
I never said it.
So again, corrupt judges. Okay, so if you want to relate to the corrupt judges view, then you think that Trump is just appointing a bunch of corrupt judges. How come other?
I never said he was appointing a bunch of corrupt judges either.
You just said you would accept the corrupt judges view.
No, I thought that's what you wanted to talk about. You were saying corrupt judges. I was like, okay, let's talk about the judges.
Okay, so what he believes is that he lost the election. Or not lost the election, he got the election stolen from him, right? And it is the case that the people he appointed into office, when it relates to federal judges, they oftentimes voted on the audits and the court cases they're referencing, or didn't even take the evidence at all, right? And that is the case that, again, if he had all those people that went against him when it relates to that scenario, either he appoints corrupt judges or he lost the election. We could relate to the same thing with Bill Barr. We could relate to the same thing with Mike Pence. All these people that he appointed are either corrupt or he lost.
What proof do you have that they are corrupt judges?
I don't believe they're corrupt. He believes they are corrupt because they stole the election from him, because they voted against him.
Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't really care about the election standing. That was 3 years ago. It's not going to change anyways, so it's not something that it's really worth arguing about. But I don't believe that a president who has not started a war is that bad. He is the first president in 3 decades not to have started a war. And he actually started, he put together a first of its kind, not Iranian, it was the Israel peace deal with Palestine. That was under Trump. Not only that, but we were getting better relations with North Korea, better relations with China, better relations with Russia. The world was a lot more peaceful. We started.
Okay, so you think that the relations with, do you think that the relations were good with Putin and whatnot when it relates to the Russian and Trump apparent collusion, the claimed collusion?
Well, that
they were claiming before.
That's been disproven.
No, but do you think that there was I'm not saying that there was sufficient evidence indicating that. What I'm saying is that, do you think that their relationship was close then?
I think that any major nation should have a close relationship with each other. I think that the only way to have a good peace is by having close relationships, not by butting heads, but a respectful, like, they don't have to be friends, but they respected each other. Putin.
How do you know that Putin doesn't respect Biden?
Because he has openly said he does not respect Biden. He has openly mocked Biden.
Where did he say that?
I can pull up a clip. Let me actually.
I'd love to hear it. In the meantime, everyone, while he goes and finds that clip, everyone tap that screen. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. We're going to be moving to sub-only chat here in like 15 minutes, or like a little less than 15 minutes, like probably like 10 minutes or so. So if you want to have access to the sub-only chat, subscribe if you haven't already. It's one of the best ways to support me. You get access to the sub-only chats, plus you get access to the exclusive emotes, y'all.
All right, I got something for you. 6 days ago on MSN, Putin mocks U.S. by ridiculing Joe Biden.
Putin ridicules Joe Biden. Yo, thank you so much for the galaxy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I didn't even know about this one.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Has no respect for the U.S. anymore, and a lot of
Putin on Biden. Russian president reacts to U.S. leaders' criticism. This is 2021.
No. It's MSN story by Hendrik Rothen 6 days ago. Putin mocks U.S. by ridiculing Joe Biden.
Here, mocks U.S. Rocks.
But honestly, any big world leader seeing someone who can't speak for themselves without reading a script or being led around by its handlers, there's no respect there. There's absolutely no respect. We're the weakest looking country we've ever been.
Oh, so all it is him responding to the idea that Joe Biden asserted that Russia already lost the war in Ukraine. That's not saying he doesn't respect him.
Well, there's just
that this is not a good argument.
Well, there's no respect. There's absolutely no respect. When we had respect with Russia, we had respect with North Korea, we had respect with China.
We didn't have respect with North Korea. Do you remember Rocket Man? He called him Rocket Man before meeting him, and then called him Rocket Man after meeting him. And the relationship didn't go well. If you want to talk about like Trump's his relationship with like other people who are allies in the UN, if you want to talk about the G7 summit, we can talk about Boris Johnson, we can talk about Justin Trudeau, we can talk about Emmanuel Macron, right? All of them, every single one laughed at him, and then he got super mad and angry and left. Do you not remember that?
The reason they laugh at Trump is because Trump he's not going to let people stand all over him. I mean, these people don't like Trump because he is more of a businessman than he is.
So what would he have done? What would he have done if it relates to what would he have done if what's it called instead with the Russia-Ukraine situation?
What would Trump have done?
Yes.
Well, it would not have happened.
Kali, thank you so much for the $20 Cash App. Thank you so much, Kali. Thank you so much.
That war between
So how do you know that it would have never happened?
Would not have happened under Trump, and that's why it didn't happen under Trump. It happened under Biden because Biden is weak.
Wait, no. Okay, so can you give me any evidence of it being particularly based on quote unquote Biden being weak?
Have you seen him? Have you seen him talk?
No. Again, you said that the intentful reason as to why Russia-Ukraine situation happened is because Biden's quote-unquote weak and perceived that way. So can you give me any evidence to believe that that was the intent, right? And that's what caused that.
There is no evidence as to why the war started, to be exact, but all you have to do is have some common sense and put some pieces together and realize Putin saw his chance. He saw that Biden is not going to do anything. He saw that Biden is weak. Biden can't deal with himself, so obviously he's going to take the chance. Trump was always telling Putin, if you try something, I will show you why that's a bad idea.
Can you read this Fox News article title for me, please?
Video surfaces of Putin, Assad laughing about Trump.
You can look that up right now if you'd like.
Well,
so you brought up him laughing at Biden, which he didn't laugh at him. He just responded to the idea that Biden said that Ukraine already won. And then I can bring up something from Fox News that says that there's a video of Putin and Assad laughing at Trump at a summit.
Okay, and?
Okay.
No, I wanted to know where you're going with that.
I was giving you the same claim that you just brought up against Biden. Uno reverse card played.
Yeah, but Trump can actually speak for himself. He can actually
reverse. Sorry, Trump can actually speak. Biden can speak too. Like, I understand there are clips of Biden where he sounds like he's not understanding everything, or he's he can't speak in that particular clip. But it is the case that relatively speaking, he would be able to come on live and debate most people that are coming up on my live. I guarantee if he was in a debate, even with you, right, he'd probably win, right? I think that's the case that could happen.
I highly doubt that. I
would put so much money on the idea that Biden would beat you in a debate.
Oh, put money on it. Put money on it. I'd love to see you lose that money.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I can't do it. But chat, by the way, Uno reverse. I need to do that now. But yeah, dude, I would definitely put money on that.
All right. Well, the world has never been in higher tensions than it is now because of a weak U.S. China has just started.
Wait. You're positing that we're a quote unquote weak U.S. because of Biden. I don't see that to be the case, right? 1, 2. If you want to relate to Biden leading us to being a quote unquote weak president, well, then why don't you relate to the same things that we can relate to with Trump?
Well, fentanyl deaths are at an all-time high. The border crisis is at an all-time high.
Wait. These things are all happening. Actually, okay. So let's relate to two of these things.
At an all-time
One,
high.
if we relate to undocumented immigrants, right? We can compare the rates of undocumented immigrants in the country now comparative to when Trump was in office, and we have essentially the exact same rates. The CIS, the Center for Immigration Studies, already did something on this, and they estimated the particular rates in which people of undocumented immigrants are in the country. And it's the exact same rates now as it was then. You're just making a big deal about it because there's a Democrat in office. That's the whole point. Okay, the same type of stuff was happening under Republican administrations.
I'm making it a big deal because it's a person who can't even speak for themselves. It's a person that doesn't even know they're in the room. They open their eyes.
Come on, he knows he's in the room. Let's be real here. Let's be real. He knows he's in a room. Come on. If you know anyone that's actually had dementia, Owen, you would know that he does not have dementia.
Oh,
my grandma died of dementia. Like I promise you.
Oh, he shows signs of dementia.
Can you give me any psychological professional that diagnoses him with dementia?
I can't name one off the top of my head, but I'll actually. No, I'm not going to look that one up. That's going to be a rabbit hole. That'll be a hard one to find an official.
Yeah, so I don't think that there would be a very good basis for claiming that he has dementia.
Okay.
Yo, Janice, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. So could I just claim that Trump has dementia?
Well, obviously not. Trump
No,
is...
okay, so if I can't claim Trump has dementia, then you can't just claim Biden has dementia. But yeah, you can say that he has had some level of mental degradation due to age, given the fact that we can compare 2008 to, say, now. I'm not going to dispute that. He's getting old. The same thing we would probably see within Trump as well.
Well, do you think he is a strong leader for this country?
I don't think either Trump or Biden are strong leaders for this country.
Who do you think out of the two is a stronger leader for this country?
Biden.
Cognitively?
Cognitively, I don't know. I could go either way when it relates to that. Like, nah, probably Trump is a little bit better cognitively. Trump has worse positions. Trump is less sane.
Would you say Trump is better, is more well-spoken than Biden?
No.
You wouldn't say
but I would say that Trump is probably more cognitively there slightly, yeah.
I would say Trump's cognitive is perfectly fine. I'd say he's one of the smartest
people
out there. Oh,
no.
100%.
No. If you think that Trump is one of the most smart people out there, then I'm sorry, you need to get a grip on fucking reality.
Well, he's built himself a billion-dollar empire, a multi-billion-dollar empire before he
off of the small loan of $1 million in the multiple bankruptcies.
Off of a small loan of the small loan
of $1 million.
You do realize how small $1 million is in comparison to multiple.
You understand how much that was over 4 million back when he was talking about this, by the way. Second of all, his father was rich and gave him understandings of how to do this in the first place, right? Passed down that knowledge, right? So him making money to this degree is actually likely to happen given the fact that he had prior generational wealth and inheritance.
Okay. Have you seen who's been crossing the border recently?
No, I don't see individuals who have crossed the border. No,
have you looked into it at all? Have you seen?
Yeah, I told you earlier that the Center for Immigration Studies already has estimates on the amount of undocumented immigrants in the country, and they are the same proportional rates, particularly speaking, as it was under Trump's administration.
Over 2 million people have been caught. Over 174 terrorists on the terrorist watch list have been caught. How many have not been caught? How many have gotten past the border security? How many
happened under Trump's administration?
Not even near.
Give me the number then.
We were in the tens of thousands.
Give me the number.
Thousands. I'll look up the number right now.
Yeah, you have to go look it up because you haven't looked at it. You're only looking at the numbers that relate to Biden's administration, and then you're making a big issue based. Hold up, listen. You're making an issue based upon those numbers, and I guarantee you will not give me 2 million caught. I promise you won't give me 2 million caught.
Over 2 million have been caught under the Biden administration just in the last year alone.
In the last year? Yeah, give me a source for that.
All right, I'll give you a source for it. Let me find the source.
Yeah, 2 million in the last year. That's wild. All right, everyone. In the meantime, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1 million likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. We're going to be moving to sub-only chat here in about 2 minutes, everyone. So if you want to have access to the subscriber-only chat, subscribe if you haven't already. You get access to the sub-only chats, plus you get access to the emotes, everyone. You already know I go live literally every single day, everyone. So make sure to follow me if you haven't already, everyone.
I was wrong. It's not 2 million. Biden shatters records for worst border with 3.2 million illegal immigrants, 169 terrorist suspects. My bad. I was off by 1.2 million.
Yeah, so can you give me that source? And it's in 1 year?
Yeah, that's actually the Washington Post.
All right.
And it came out.
What's the title?
It is Biden shatters records for worst border with 3.2 million illegal immigrants and 169 terrorism suspects. Though that's only 169 terrorism suspects caught. Imagine how many have gotten
Let's watch
through.
the Washington Times. Let me look at this. All right. Okay, final numbers showed Border Patrol agents detected 2.1 illegal immigrants, which was down slightly from 2020, which was reported 2.2 million. Where did they see this? Where are there? It's Times. It's Washington Times, not the Washington Post, by the way. That's a very big difference.
Yeah, I read it wrong. Anyways.
Yeah, that's a very big difference, though. What did they source?
Well,
did they source any of the numbers here?
You have the source up, don't you?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Washington Times, and I don't see the source for the 2 million claim.
Yeah, because it's 3.2 million, actually.
No, it says 2.1. Border Patrol agents detected 2.1 million illegal immigrants, but it doesn't tell us where. It doesn't even like a source.
You asked for a source. I just gave you a source.
No. The Washington Times doesn't link a source.
Then we'll find another source.
Okay, go for it.
Easy. Let's look at Newsweek. Border crossings 3 times higher under Biden than Trump.
Newsweek. Okay, so let's look this up. Wait, hold up. Newsweek. What?
So this is Newsweek. Border crossings 3 times higher under Biden than Trump.
Okay. Then under Trump. All right.
189,000 per month.
Okay, so data from the Border Patrol, U.S. Border Patrol, and Office of Field Operations compiled Newsweek show that an average number of encounters under Biden's what?
It even gives you a nice little chart to where you can see the year by year how many monthly border crossings there were. And if you look under the Trump administration, it is nowhere near what it is under the Biden administration for how many people are.
By the way, can you show me where it says 3 million? By the way.
Well, I said 2 million at first, and then I looked it up, and I saw the 3.2 million. So we're going back to my.
And now you see it at 240,000
per month.
Yeah. So like again, that is not what's it called?
I said 2 million.
Wait, no. That's not per month. That's per year.
Probably under Trump.
That's per year, not per month. Okay.
No.
No, it's literally categorized by year. I'm looking at the fucking graph right now.
Yeah, if you look at the graph, it goes by month. The red line is the whole year of 2022. Each dot is a different month. That means in 2022 in December.
Yeah, but it does. Wait, by the way, it doesn't link to the source. By the way.
Source: U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Right under that, you just had to look.
Wait, no, I literally was just on that. Where does it say that?
Southern border busier than ever. Southern land border. It shows you 5 different colors and a few gray lines.
Where? I'm not seeing that.
In Newsweek. Newsweek.
Southern border busier than ever. Where does it say Border Patrol?
Right under the graph in little gray letters. Source: U.S. Customs and Border Protection.
Okay. Yeah. No. This is for what's it called? I need to click on the link so I can actually see the thing. They didn't give a. Here, I'll just look up U.S. Customs and Border Protections. I'll look that up.
I'll look that up as well, actually.
Yeah, and then also, can you show me something about the terrorist crossing?
Yeah, while you're looking that
up. Protections. All right, chat. We're moving over to sub only. Everyone, again, if you want to have access to the sub only, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me come on here every day. Everyone, U.S. Border Protection, Customs and Border Protection. All right, let's look at this. All right. We're gonna look up U.S. Border Protection. And then we're going to look up undocumented immigrants, and then we're going to see what comes up. Undocumented immigrants.
Post 160 people on terror watch list stopped on U.S. border in 2023.
Okay. All right. I'm looking at this right now. Okay. So All right. So the okay. So if you want to relate to like the different types of years, hold up. Let me see what this is. This is Southwest land border encounters by month. Okay. What is that blue line? All right. Single adults. Open field. Okay, this is by month. It's around the similar rates.
Men as well. The majority are military-aged men. You aren't finding women and children unless they're being trafficked. I mean, you will find some families, but the vast majority, probably 90% of people crossing the border are single military-aged men, not coming with women and children. These are people that shouldn't be in the U.S.
Wait, hold up. So again, how do most people come into the country undocumented?
Over the border.
Over the border? No, that's not true. It is the case that most people fly to the country and then overstay visas. Okay, so actually what you're doing, here's the issue. What you're doing is you're comparing 2020 to 2021, 2022, and 2023. When in 2020, there was less people doing this because of COVID.
Well, actually, I'm also comparing 2019, 2017, 2018, and 2016, which show much less.
No, when you look at the ones that we're referencing from the U.S.
border crossing apprehension.
Hey, I want you to listen for a second. When you look at the ones from when you look it up from the U.S. From the gov.gov website, it only compares 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Okay.
Well, I'm looking at the Newsweek, which shows the exact same data you're looking at, but also gives me the 2014, 15.
Again, you're looking at that, but I went directly to the very basis of it, and it's not. It only shows the three. So you need to find the one where it shows all.
Well, I'm looking at the one that shows all right now.
Yo, Corey, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. I sent you 2019 on Discord. Thank you so much.
But regardless, if I'm looking, okay, I'm going to look at Trump's. Basically,
so apparently, okay, the number of all people, including U.S. citizens on the terrorist watch list. Hold up, listen. The number of all people, including the U.S. citizens on the terrorist watch list who had been stopped at the southern border as of July the fiscal year this year was 216 compared to 165 in the fiscal year of 2022. The number of border crossers on the watch list was higher in the fiscal year of 2019 at 280.
I'm looking at 2019 right now in December.
So there was more. Okay, there was literally more in 2019.
Well, that's not. I'm looking at the data right now. It's not.
No. You're not.
I'm looking at the data right now. It's not adding up to what you're saying. I'm looking at the data right now, and it shows in 2019.
What data are you looking at on what website?
December. I'm back at the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the southern border, busier than ever.
They only showed 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023.
Well, I'm looking. Are you going to let me tell you what I'm seeing first?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Stop crying? Holy shit!
December of 2019, 40,000 apprehensions. December of 2022, 251,978 apprehensions. That is nearly 6 times the amount under.
I see that in terms of apprehensions. I do see that. So there are more in terms of apprehensions.
These are just apprehensions that we're talking about. These aren't even the people that are getting away. It could be double, triple this number because we don't have the man.
Wait. Apprehensions doesn't actually tell us how many people are going into the country at a higher rate or not. That just tells us that we are apprehending more. Aren't apprehensions necessarily a better thing? That doesn't tell us that there's more people coming across the border. It just tells us that we're catching more people.
We're catching more people because.
But yeah, I do see this. But again, when it relates to the terrorist watch list thing that you're referencing, there was more in 2019. And I can send you something from NBS or NBC. I mean.
Yeah, go. I'll look it up. What's what NBC?
Number of people on terrorist watch list stopped at southern U.S. border has risen.
And that's NBC.
Yeah, it says 160 for the year of 2023, 100 in 2022, and then it was 280 in 2019.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I can't find it.
Yeah. Again, everyone, if you want to have access to the sub-only chat, subscribe if you haven't already. Everyone, you already know the deal. In the meantime, everyone, if you do want to help get out to more people, keep tapping that screen. We're going to be on here until 7:15 here tonight, everyone. Tomorrow we will be on at around like the normal time, everyone. Around 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when we should be live tomorrow, y'all.
Do you think it's the duty of the U.S. government and taxpayer money to take care of the homeless population in the U.S. and the veteran population in the U.S.? Or do you think so you do? You think it's better to take care of the U.S. citizens than it is to take care of the illegal migrants that are coming in?
Wait. No, I misunderstood what you're saying. I think we should pay for people who are. I appreciate Logan. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I think we should pay for people who are houseless in the United States. I think that we should pay for people for basic necessities in terms of healthcare, and then also we should make our immigration processes faster to allow people to come into the country a lot faster through legal processes.
And
so
I
it can
totally
take
agree with
on
that.
average like 7 to 10 years. Also, if you want to like stop people going through that process. If they're going through undocumented process, well, then again, you can also like limit the cartel's power and stranglehold over South and Central America by getting rid of the drug war. Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much.
Totally agree. That's something.
Yeah, but then also, most of the people that people are referencing are coming through the border are literally asylum seekers, right? This is the legal process that existed under both Trump, Biden, Obama, all of them. Going back.
I think they totally should do it legally. I don't think they.
That is legal. Asylum seekers are legal.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, I know. But back to what I was asking. Do you think it's better that we spend the money on the homeless population or on the immigrant population coming in illegally? Not asylum seekers, but people that just want to come in and do their own thing.
It's not a this or this. This is what's called a false dichotomy.
It is. Well, we aren't spending money on the homeless population to help them get food and housing.
We should be. And are Republicans voting for policies? Wait, are Republicans voting?
The illegal migrants coming over.
Yeah, are Republicans voting for policies to make sure that houseless people in the United States have access to this type of stuff?
Do you know that there are, I don't know the exact number, but there are at least dozens, if not hundreds, of hotels that have been bought out and rented by the government, completely cut off to any of the outside world. Like no reporters, nobody can go in except for the military, the government, and illegals. Illegals are being housed all over New York in these nice hotels that are being paid for by taxpayer dollars. That could.
These are not illegal immigrants. These are not undocumented immigrants.
They are.
These are asylum seekers.
So you think that the asylum seekers...
Yeah, these are asylum seekers. That wouldn't make any sense.
So you think that...
Asylum seeking is a legal process.
You think that they are a better priority than the homeless population?
Appreciate Little Crown. Thank you so much. We should do both. We should do both. We should help both. It's not one or the other. We should help both.
But we are doing one. We're not doing one.
I think we should help both. You're asking me what I think... Wait. Owen, this is disingenuous. You're asking me if I think we should help both. I mean, what I think we should do, and I'm telling you what I think we should do.
No,
Panda, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Carly, thank you for the subscription as well.
Trump is better than Biden because the Biden administration is not doing stuff to help the vets, to help the homeless. They're doing
neither would fucking Trump. Wait, neither would Trump. Trump would not be voting for policies to help homeless people. Trump would not be voting for policies to help people when are relating to like immigrants coming to the country. Trump would not be for policies helping the disadvantaged in the United States. Trump is supporting policies, billions of dollars of literally funding to people who literally make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. 83% of the tax cuts in his tax policy went to the top 1%, people who make over $500,000 a year. This under our current fiscal expenditure is literally a spending policy to the top 1%.
Do you know how business runs, right? The less they get taxed, the more they're able to put back into their business, which goes back into the economy, which raises the economy, builds jobs, and allows businesses to grow.
Wait, sorry. Say that one more time again, the first part.
You do understand why tax cuts on major corporations are good, right? Because then that gives them more money to put into their corporation, which gives more jobs.
Which they do. No, actually, they don't do that all the time. So again, actually, your idea relating to the idea of trickle down. We've seen trickle down economics not work. Okay, we've seen trickle down economics lead to companies just doing whatever leads the profit maximization of themselves, not for the workers, not for the rest of the people, but the profit maximization of themselves. Okay, that's what they're talking about. They're trying to profit maximize for their investors. They're not trying to profit maximize for their workers. And that's the fundamental issue, is that the incentives that exist within the context of the structure of the business are not meant to benefit the workers, the people that are producing the goods and services, but they're meant to benefit the people who are investing in the goods and services. That's it.
It would benefit the people investing in the goods and services by expanding.
Not the people working.
Larger. Oh, yes, it would.
We're trying to help the middle class. We're trying to help the average worker. We're not trying to help the investor class.
It would give more jobs to the people that need them.
It would.
It doesn't, though. It actually doesn't, right? It does not actually make it better for people when it relates to those circumstances. If you want to make it better, Dean, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Apparently, Dean's rating. Thank you so much, man. I apparently got his thing back. I'm confused. Thank you so much, Dean. I appreciate it, though. Sorry, can you say what you just said again?
We're talking about the taxes, right? I get so caught off when you're starting to talk.
Yeah. So when it relates to taxes, most of the money went to like people who are making over $500,000 a year. You're saying that this makes the economy better because it allows for workers to get paid more. What I'm saying is that, holy shit, yo, Lena with the fucking Interstellar. W Interstellar in the chat right now. Let's go. W's in the chat right now. Can I see the entire chat spamming W's right now, everyone? Fucking thank you so much. Let's go. Chat, y'all are going crazy tonight. Like actually crazy. Like I cannot say thank you enough, everyone. Y'all have been absolutely crazy today. I appreciate it, everyone. Ryan as well. Thank you for the Venmo, Ryan. I appreciate it. And also Tyler, thank you for the Venmo as well. You can continue. I apologize.
No, I gotta go, but it was fun. This was fun, honestly. Good conversations, I think, back and forth. I liked it. I don't have much more time. I gotta leave in like 5 minutes, but
for sure.
Keep doing you. Keep doing you. I enjoyed
Thank you so much for the Galaxy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got anything else to add or talk about then?
I mean, do you want to talk about anything? Do you have anything that you want to talk about before I head off?
Not specifically.
All right, cool. Well, then we can just head it off here. It was a good conversation.
All right. See you later.
See you.
All right, we're going to go on to the next person. Again, if you like the content, follow me. If you're ready, tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 1 million likes before I do end it today, everyone. We're going to be on here until 7:15, everyone. 7:15 is when we are going to be getting off, everyone. Again, if you like the content, follow me. If you haven't already, I go live literally every single day. Tomorrow, thank you so much, Lena. I appreciate the ICU. Thank you so much. We're going to be on here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, everyone. You already know the deal, everyone. I go live literally every single day, so follow me if you haven't already. We're going to go on to the next person. Again, if you do want to support me, Venmo and Cash App is in the bio. Everyone's been going fucking crazy today, everyone, though.